What up, everyone? Pre-stream Steve is here. Monday night homebrew. Hope you're as excited as I am. Grashes, where does the pre-stream music come from? It's Carl Casey. I believe the album that I've been using for a while and I haven't updated is called Replicant. Let me just double check that that's the case. It's basically you buy it and then you're free to use it. So I have bought the album, but I don't get dinged for using it. It's like a pretty cool thing, and I've used a couple different things. There's Replicant and then there's Wrath. So let me see. Well, I don't know which. I think it's probably Wrath right now. So Carl Casey, that's Karlcasey, and you can check out Wrath and Replicant, and there's about like a dozen or more albums you can use. They're all pretty cool, but this one fits the vibe I'm going for. Yeah, in fact, I don't know what the streak. I don't know how the streak works. Oh, El Biddy, the streak. Well, Kitty, my streak radar tracker went poof. Oh no. Oh, I've definitely banned the spammer I saw as well. 24 hours. Oh, the tracker bar's not there, but you maintain the streak. That's weird. I don't know. That sounds like a Twitch bug to me. Robot Wiz with the sub. 14 months. Woo! Thanks for that. That's awesome. Yeah, we're doing homebrew stuff tonight. So if you guys have been following along, and in fact you're excited, a Grim Fairytale, the updated version tonight. We got some new characters. So Red Riding Hood. You start knowing 3 players, one and only one of which is evil. If a good roll is evil, they are included in your pings. So that's fun. There's 2 ways for that to happen currently. One being the Big Bad Wolf, which of course is the thematic choice. But technically speaking, the Cheshire Cat could start evil. And so you could also get a Cheshire Cat in your pings, which messes things up. So it's ability for an outsider to mess with the information, which I like. Sandman. You are here. X-Rag, just starting. Actually, we haven't even started yet. We're on the pre-stream catch up. So shout outs. I did put it at the top because no one really understands. It's kind of like poisoning. Doesn't get explained on the script. It's just a rule. But cursed. The player receives. I should fix that. It should say receives, not received. Hang on. Let me fix that. I am making updates consistently. Update. The player receives false info. So anyone with a curse on them must receive false information like a Vortox. If they are cursed the second time, they die. So first curse, you get false information. Second curse, you die. That's just how it's a replacement for poisoning and drunkenness on the script is that idea. Is there a link for the script? Yes. Take on it. If you go to our Discord, go to join.thegrim.gg, or you can go to join here. This is the link. We have a section dedicated to this. I currently have the second playtest up. After I get this in tonight and we figure any issues with it, I'll post it either later tonight after the stream or tomorrow morning, the updated playtest version. This is an iterative thing. We've been working on it all year, and we got more iterations to come. But for sure, the last version's up there. It had a lot of placeholders. This is the first version we've done that has all new characters. What else we got? So Seer's kind of like the Dreamer, but it's like choose a player and their role. Learn if they are the role you have chosen. So like you get a yes or a no when you guess their role. So not quite as good as Dreamer, but it's up there. Changeling is really fun. It's kind of like a philosopher. Like each Night Star, if you were mad as a role, you might become that role. So as a storyteller, I need to see somebody really committing to that thing, putting information out there and being like, look, I'm the seer. I got this. I'm the woodsman. You really have to commit. I don't want to say, on this, I'm going to save my information. No. I want people to like putting information out there. And then eventually, if you commit to it enough, you actually turn into that role, and then you start getting real information. But you have to commit to the bit. It's like being mad, right? It's the only madness we have at this point. We have what else is fun? We've done a pass on the minions. So the minions are all objects now. Magic Mirror, Poison Apple, the Genie's Lamp. These are all objects. So we're going to try this out with like objects as minions. Poisoned Apple is a replacement for the Stepmother, which is just each night choose another player. They are cursed. If you die at night, keep your ability. So it's a way for evil to put some sus on who dies at night, and it's a good role to keep around. Our new demon, by the way, Baba Yaga. Each night, pick 2 different players, including the first night. They are cursed. Straight, simple. You're picking 2 players. They are cursed. Start off cursed. You can kill 2 players each night. You can chain it to kill 1 a night. There's all kinds of fun things. Again, curse. We talked about what it was earlier. Snow Queen has a slight different change now. So on this version of Snow Queen, you can guess and keep going. But if you're ever wrong, nobody dies. It's only people only die if you like stop at that point. You're like, okay, I'm gonna choose to stop. Then it goes on. Rumpelstiltskin no longer has to say the word to kill. They only need to say the word to prevent themselves from dying during the day. So we don't get into that thing where like Rumpelstiltskin has to say the word every day. Rumpelstiltskin only has to say it when they're nominated or before they're nominated or some point during the day. Big Bad Wolf is the same. One of the new outsiders, Pinocchio, collectively, collectively, Pinocchio is a combination of the Klutz and the Saints. So internally, people have been referring to him as the sluts. But if you are executed, you must publicly guess a living player's role. If you are wrong, your team loses. So again, like being cagey or not having something you can trust is out there. But Evil can bluff this as well, which is a nice thing for Evil to be able to do. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are excited to see. I know I'm excited to see some of these new roles in play and see how they all interact. Let's go make sure you guys can hear everyone so we can get started on time.
I'll just talk about making non-alcoholic drinks taste good. There's a whole big debate going on in that chat. McKay.
So I had a chat for the audio check.
One of the best
Hello. One of the best drinks I ever put on our menu was a non-alcoholic, and I'll give anyone who wants it the recipe. It involved strong brewed hibiscus tea.
Back. That's true. I'm making a conscious effort to start on time and finish on time as fast as we can. What is this, a Wednesday stream? I know, right? They're professional. Cursed. Let me see. Surojung. I'm new to this customer Europe. What is Cursed base? I don't think anyone knows. This is the first night we've actually done Cursed. So I'll right here at the top. Cursed is like poison, but cursed. A player receives false info. It doesn't disable their ability, but like a Vortox, they must get false info. And then if they are cursed a second time, they die. What up, Math Blade, claiming viewer? And Jumanji with the Baba Yaga. Everyone's excited for Baba Yaga, but like everyone's gonna expect us to do Baba Yaga for the first game. Do we curveball it by not doing it, or do we just do it and say we don't care what people think? I don't know. I think it's more interesting to not do it on the first game. We should do it. Even though everyone expects us to do it, we should do it. Yeah. All right, I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads. You guys hang out for just a minute, and we'll get started as soon as we are so we can disable pre-roll. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Everybody, welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. I am your stream host, storyteller, and scriptwriter for the night, Evil Steve, and I'm joined by 12 amazing acolytes who are here for a little bit of homebrew action. Say hi, amazing acolytes.
Hi, amazing acolytes.
The very shortest of announcements. First of all, Final 3 Con is this weekend. A lot of the people that from the crew that's going to be there is already on the way. And some of these fine people are still hanging out for one last stream before they go. So make sure you guys stop in at Final 3 Con. I think it's too late for day passes as well, but like maybe put your name on a list. Go outside and beg with a tin cup. Someone will let you into the convention. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's taking place in DC. So just outside of DC. So go check that out. Australia Clocktower Con, if those of you want to go down under and go hang out with like Clemmy and Jonah, go to the Australia Clocktower Con. Tickets are now available. I don't personally think I will be there, but we're gonna try to have at least a few. I know, like, I think Eric's gone down to the Australia Clocktower Con before, right, Eric?
I have. It's a blast.
It's the birthplace of Clocktower, right? That's where Clocktower was invented.
Absolutely, and a lot of the original fabled storytellers are still running games and doing things as part of the con.
Seems like an amazing way to go. So if you have the ability to get down there, get down there. Just be warned. I've been warned. It takes place in the summer, but in the summer in Australia is actually the winter, so dress accordingly.
Rain.
And then Vegas Clocktower Con is right around the corner. I say that, but it's still like 6 months away at this point. Like just about 6 months away, almost exactly. So in the next 6 months, you'll have lots of options for Clocktower. You can still get tickets for that. I believe the higher tier ones are mostly out, if not all the way out. But there's still plenty of drunk level badges you can get tickets for. Come hang out and play games with us. We're gonna have our own room there. We're gonna have our whole weekend of events, multiple circles going. For my money, it's the way to experience a Clocktower convention, especially if you've never been. And there's lots of non-Clocktower things to do as well. So go and check out all those things. But that's not what we're here for tonight. Tonight we're here for this little thing that we started at the beginning of the year called the Grimoire Homebrew Project, where we have been working on a homebrew script together since the beginning, where we didn't even have a concept when we started the year, and we've kind of developed a concept, developed characters, developed theme, and we've been iterating. This is the third playtest. I don't think, Nick, that I would consider this to be 1.0 of the script. We're still not quite at 1.0 yet. This is still like maybe like a 0.7, 0.75. It's still early, but this is the first iteration of the script where we've completely removed all the experimental vanilla characters, and every single character is now a homebrew character. So that's a milestone, but it's not quite 1.0. I don't think this is going to be where the characters end up, so to speak, but we at least have something to play with tonight. I will go over real quick one of the mechanics that is in play tonight. It's a mechanic, right? Kind of like poisoning and drunkenness is considered a mechanic in Clocktower. So this script offers a new mechanic called Curse. I did add it as a bootlegger rule, so you can always have it handy at the top of the script. When a player is cursed, that player receives false info. This is akin to a Vortox. Information you receive must be false. It does not turn off abilities. It does not stop non-information abilities from functioning. It only forces players to receive false information. The second time a player is cursed, they die. And I will put a little bit of an asterisk here. I will not start processing, at least I don't think so, and maybe we can discuss whether this is the right way or not. I won't start processing curse kills until night 2. So nobody will start the game dead, even if it's technically possible for someone to be cursed multiple times on the first night. They won't die until night 2. That's when curses start affecting things. At least for killing. It can still mess with the information on night 1. I just don't want people to wake up dead, because that always feels bad in any social deduction game, let alone Clocktower, even though that is pretty powerful information, so to speak.
Arguably, would you say that that's more of a if you are cursed 2 days in a row?
Not necessarily. You can be cursed on day 1 and then cursed on day 4, right?
Okay.
And you still die. It doesn't have to be 2 days in a row necessarily. It's just if a curse goes down on somebody that's already cursed, they will die. starting on night
Night
2.
night one double curses do not result in day 1 death. They
Correct.
likely will result in night 2 death.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, there is a chance, because we have a character on the script that removes curses and prevents curses. So there's a chance that somebody that should have theoretically been dead on the first night is able to survive into night 2. So I will wait until that curse stuff process, and we're figuring it out. But for now, that's how I'm going to run it. Maybe it's funny if someone wakes up dead. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it would be, you're the Sleeping Beauty and you got chosen by the Baba Yaga on night 1, and you start the game dead.
That's
now you're the Sleeping Beauty, which is already like, wait a minute.
You're not 100% wrong, but there is another chance, which is the Poison Apple and the Baba Yaga both pick the same person.
Poison Apple. Oh, they're each night as well.
Yeah, for now.
In that vein of cursed, Steve, the word immune on Merryweather is in the concept of curse. We did have a couple of questions on real quick. Does immune mean if that player you selected, if somebody is causing the player you selected to become cursed, does the cursed reminder token just not show up?
Correct. It would remove all curse tokens that night and prevent any curse tokens from going down for that night.
Oh, and that was the next question, was if the person that Merryweather selected was already cursed, you just said removed all curse tokens. So immune from curses is it removes all curses from said player.
Immunes and cures curses effectively.
That is correct, yeah.
Okay. That covers all the questions that
Got it. Immune and cured. Got it.
Yep. There's a bunch of new characters. I don't think too many need too much of a call out. Let's see, any ones that I really want to call out. Changeling is interesting. Changeling is in the vein of Philo. It says each night star, if you were mad as a role, you might become that role. The bar for that is entirely up to the storyteller, but like what I'm looking for is somebody that has committed to the bit, so to speak, and has been putting information out there and is really like up to that point kind of been causing maybe a little bit of confusion because they've been making up information. But at some point in the game, if I feel that you have actually gone above and beyond in committing to that role, then I have the option to do it. So if you just kind of go around saying, oh, I'm this, but I'm not going to give my information until later, that's probably not going to qualify necessarily. But it's really up to the storyteller to decide where that bar is. But I personally will have the bar pretty high. Yeah, I'm okay.
Two things. First of all, it doesn't say that can't be duplicate, so that can also still be duplicate.
Sure, yeah.
And also, become means you're gonna change the token, right? It's not
Correct.
like you're not gonna become the changeling. Whatever. Become means you're turning into it.
Yeah, your role would entirely change into the thing that you become. So it's not like the philosopher has that ability. It's like the role actually changes to that role entirely. So you would be seen as that role.
It also doesn't clarify good. So if I'm
That's what I was about to say.
mad as the genie's lamp,
Uh-huh.
I eventually become the genie's lamp.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
but you would be a good genie's lamp.
You would still be a
Gain
good
that
genie's lamp.
role.
Yeah.
Or a good big bad
not a
wolf,
good
or a good
choice.
magic mirror.
Just be a good magic mirror, wake up with the demon, and then you kill him the next day.
Yeah, the bar for convincing people and being like having a lot of people believe and the storyteller believe that you're genuinely trying to convince people you are the magic mirror is a pretty high bar to clear, but it's not impossible. Also, waking up with the demon as a changeling would be pretty hilarious. Is it ever going to happen? I don't know, but achievements maybe.
It would take a demon like me to kill the wrong person for that to survive.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean that's true too. If somebody's openly claiming magic mirror, kill them before they get the power.
Yeah, but I'd kill their neighbor accidentally instead.
The other thing is we have a slight changes to existing ones based on previous feedback. First of all the minions are now objects, which we're going to try. So it's like what objects is the villain using to like power their scheme. So even you might get it, you're an inanimate object now. I just imagine you're just some flunky carrying around said object, but it's also funny just to think of somebody being a poisoned apple as an object. I don't know. We'll figure out how that works. The Rumpelstiltskin no longer has to say their word to kill. So we get out of the situation where they're forced to say it and they can be backed in a corner. They still have to say the word to become immune to execution, but even if they don't say it, they can still kill at night. I think the Rumpelstiltskin still has a long way to go to be in its final form, but this reduces some of the confusion around it, I believe. Secondly, the Snow Queen is now like an all or nothing role. So when you make your guess and you learn, Snow Queen is you pick a player and guess their role. If you're right, they die. You can pick again. But the new thing is like you have to pick the role, and then if you continue to go and say yes, you want to keep guessing. If you ever guess wrong, then nobody dies. So it doesn't like everyone died up till your wrong guess. You have to choose to stop making guesses for everyone to die, or keep guessing, right? It's up to you. So there's like a trade-off now. You have to like making that extra guess is risky because you're giving all those roles more information, et cetera, et cetera.
All right, Snow Queen, when you've got it all figured out, make sure you kill your minions also. Then that way you're the only one left in town.
We did not add the minion clause yet because I think we'll try it like this and see how it goes. And Baba Yaga is the new demon, and it's pretty simple. It's just every night, including the first night, you pick 2 players and they're cursed. So you just throwing curses all around town.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Baba Yaga.
Honestly,
wait, Steve put the gardener token in? No.
Listen, we all know the demon's landing on Pat. Let's not pretend it's going anywhere other than Pat, okay? Yeah.
Look, it could go somewhere else.
No, it can't.
There's a chance. Like
I'm
one in
pretty
like
sure
50%.
they actually built. I'm pretty sure they actually built the code once you started playing on the app to like just make it you 98% of the time.
Yeah. If lobby code is Grimstream, then assign demon Pat.
Oh my God,
What's up, Eric?
You may have said this already, but the unreliable narrator, I'm trying to remember this, that's actually not in the game, right? There is not an unreliable narrator plus you.
Correct. Well, the unreliable narrator, basically the storyteller becomes one of your minion slots. That's why it says -1 minion.
That's never a token in the bag.
It's never a token that goes in the bag. It goes down on the storyteller, essentially.
Right.
Now, the storyteller, it's also been updated. So now it says twice per game, the storyteller breaks a rule instead of once per game. One of those rule breaks could be to, add another minion back into the bag. But at baseline, yes, it's one less minion because the storyteller is your minion for all intents and purposes. And
it could be either an outsider, townsfolk, another minion, whatever you add.
It would be a townsfolk. It would always default to being a townsfolk.
Okay.
It wouldn't adjust the -1 minion would not adjust base outsider count.
Well, it wouldn't be minion unless you're breaking the rule, right? But
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it would be replaced with a townsfolk by default.
Yeah, that Baba Yaga is a little too strong.
Think so? Let's find out.
Yeah. 2 Vortox, and then the next night another Vortox. Then one of them can die, or you just have 4 Vortox. Out of 9.
Listen, I've heard every single demon is overpowered, so I'm excited to see if that's true, and also if evil can win, because I don't know that evil's won on stream any other playtest yet. Have they? Maybe, I don't remember.
Oh no, I was Rumple, and
Every
that sucked.
time.
That was not
The Snow
overpowered
Queen,
at all.
Magic Mirror, Blight and I won, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think that was the only one.
That one game where there was a mistake that ended on day 1.
Yeah, that one doesn't count. We don't talk about that one.
Technically, I won. Listen, I won as the demon. I won.
We had an unreliable narrator in that one, and it was me. Yeah, there's been plenty of evil wins off stream, but on the stream games, I don't know. There's been that many. All right, I'm gonna go set up a bag. Unless you guys have any more questions about anything that I can clarify. Sweet, I'll be back. All right, Chad, I know what you're saying. Steve, let's do Baba Yaga. I would prefer not to do Baba Yaga here, but everyone wants it, including people in the game. So even if let's just go in knowing everyone's expecting a Baba Yaga game. We're going to run a Baba Yaga game and see if it's still good enough. I don't think I want to do Baba Yaga and Poison Apple at the same time. Like maybe we don't stress test. Maybe we don't stress test that. But we could do Magic Mirror, Genie's Lamp, possibly. We'll leave Unreliable Narrator out as well. I have some fun things I think we can do with unreliable narrator. I've had some ideas. I had some ideas. All right. So Jack and Jill with the Baba Yaga is super interesting. What happens if Baba Yaga hits Jack or Jill and one gets the right pair and the other one doesn't? Is it a Baba Yaga? Is it evil bluffing and lying? I don't know. we have to Zodiac. We have to put the genie just as our pat insurance. Genie's lamp. We need to have the flavor tax just be like door-to-door pat salesman insurance, right? It's weaker than the Vortox. I do agree it's weaker than the Vortox. The Vortox is like everyone is cursed and they have to execute and then they curse one person each night. I think it's weaker than the Vortox, but like being able to accelerate kills. So if you think about it, you poison two people. You curse two people. The next night you curse one of the people you previously cursed and a new person, one death, right? And then it's one death every night with misinformation laid in there. It's not dissimilar to a hookah in that sense, I think. But you could also bank them and just go nuts one night, right? Like boom, 2 kills, boom, 2 kills, boom, 2 kills. And the Baba Yaga being able to hide or alter their kill pattern can kind of confuse what demon it is, which I think is good given the other demons that it could be in play. We've never had a Deer Lady win. Let's try it. I'm up for a Pinocchio. I think we leave the Sleeping Beauty out because we have so much cursing from Baba Yaga, but maybe a Sleeping Beauty is not a bad one. I don't know. Pinocchio's, if you are executed, you must publicly guess the living player's role. If you are wrong, your team loses. Yeah, Rigatoni, you're right. That's what we're all waiting for. We'll do a Mother Goose because Mother Goose is fun. I don't know about Mad Hatter. Every time we've run it, just never votes and gets themselves killed day one. And we still don't have a reason to not have that be the case. Cheshire Cat can backfire. Let's throw a changeling for some weird misinformation. We're gonna add in a Merryweather and a Sandman. So Sandman is each night learn how many of your living neighbors are cursed, and Merryweather is select a player they're immune from all curses. So they can kind of bind each other potentially. And then we just need one more outsider. We can do a Sleeping Beauty. Let's do a Sleeping Beauty. Let's do a Sleeping Beauty Woodsman, and we'll give. Let's put a Mad Hatter in play, and we'll give Pinocchio as a bluff. Sleeping Beauty can't go in the bag. It's like a drunk, so you do not know you are the Sleeping Beauty. You think you're a townsfolk character, but you are not. You start cursed. So Sleeping Beauty Woodsman will be cursed at the start of the game and not actually know there's Sleeping Beauty. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, let's pass these out. Oh my God, Pat didn't get it. You know what? People are just gonna think he's the. People are gonna think he's the big bad wolf, right? Bluffs, we're gonna give Pinocchio, Little Red Riding Hood. We'll throw in Little Pig. It's not. Oh, you're right. You are right because Magic Mirror is +1 outsider. Okay, yeah. We do have to do. You know what? I'm gonna change I'm gonna change Fredo to be the poisoned apple instead, and we're gonna stress test things. We can do this. This saves our bag. But if we're gonna do that, we probably I think these bluffs still work with that. Sweet. All right.
Mississippi also.
Yeah, I think there are two Trader Joe's east of the Mississippi.
You guys should have your rolls.
Nationwide,
Yeah, I
but
think there's 2 or 3 east of the
Yes,
Mississippi.
I have.
Well, there's
You
one
can
in
all see your rolls?
Florida, though.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
Finally, you could say like we have one.
Okay, here's the thing. There's a good chance that this night order is missing stuff. So I want to make sure we have to be extra careful. Hey, Fredo. I accidentally put the wrong minion in the back, so you're not the magic mirror, you're actually the poisoned apple. So you can go ahead and change your token.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. And I'll send the info and come get your information later.
Oh, if I die at night, I keep my ability?
Yeah, you're like kind of built-in vigor. Like there's a reason for you to die at night. That's good, And then also it puts stuff on people for die at night because they're no longer 100% good, right? We'll see if it helps. All right. Later. All right, let's send our minion information. These are your minions. This is the demon. Oh, Matara's the demon. Wild. Yep. We're gonna send Motaro. These are your minions. These characters are not in play. And then also look, there's a little pig bluff with neighbors. They can find each other, which is pretty cool. What up, Nina? Traveling to Final 3Con? All right, let me bluff for the big bad wolf for a second. And then I'm gonna go to Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello.
World's first Merryweather, one of the fairy godmothers from Sleeping Beauty, I believe.
That does sound correct. Yes.
You have a new role. So each night you select a player. They are immune from all curses until dusk. So. Who would you like to wave your wand?
It's effectively a blind choice, as most first nights are. So I will arbitrarily choose Motaro.
Okay, Motaro it is. Motaro is safe from curses. Thank you.
Great, thanks.
All right, I forgot also right here, there is a curse on the Sleeping Beauty. So is the Sleeping Beauty and then also cursed. So Blight Dragon is currently cursed. Yeah, if you're looking for the script, it is in the Discord. Thank you, CMT. All right, let's go to Fredo. Actually, I already see something missing. Baba Yaga is not on the first night order. Mental note, add Baba Yaga to the night order. Hey, Motaro.
Hey, Steve.
First bug I noticed is there's no Baba Yaga on the night 1 night order, but you do get to pick night 1.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to testing this out.
Yeah, break it wide open.
All right. Okay, I'm going to pick people who usually nominate based off of their information. They nominate frequently. I'll pick Neutral Steve.
Okay.
Pick Neutral Steve and... Okay, this is information. It's not... So it's... Hold on. It's not... Okay, it doesn't impact mechanics, right? So it's receive false info. Neutral Steve and... who nominates a lot? Mark nominates a lot. Violet. I'll do Neutral Steve and... let's do Violet.
Neutral Steve and Violet it is. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of curses. So we did do the Jack and Jill pair, which is fun.
I'm sorry, Steve. I had a question.
Sure.
So for Red Riding Hood, you start knowing 3 players, one and only one of which is evil. If a good roll is evil, they are included in your pings. What does...
There's 2 cases where that could be the case. First being Big Bad Wolf, because evil but registers as a townsfolk roll or a good roll. So a Big Bad Wolf that's hiding would be in the Red Riding Hood pings. Also, the other one is a Cheshire Cat that starts evil. The other, which is really stretching it a bit, is that with the unreliable narrator able to break rules, there's all kinds of shenanigans that could happen. Okay. You could have an evil townsfolk or something like that, right?
But you just give 3 names, it's a start knowing, and that's it.
It's just like a noble, except for if somebody is evil, just registering as good, then they would be in the pinks.
Got it. Okay, understood. Thank you.
All right. Good luck. All right. So we sell Pat to Steve. Where do we show Steve to? McKay? McKay could be fun. Who would lie about their role? Cougar? Cougar, would you lie about their role? Sending it to the Changeling is fun? All right.
Hey, Steve.
Pat, you've done it. You've avoided the demon token. Congratulations. It's like a mini victory.
I appreciate getting a chill blue roll that I'll probably wind up getting tunneled on as the Big Bad Wolf and executed at final 3. So we'll see how it goes.
Entirely possible, yes.
Yeah,
and you are going to start knowing Neutral Steve.
Neutral Steve. Okay. I'm not sure I believe that just off the jump, but I'll talk to him and see how it goes.
All right. Enjoy.
Cool. Thanks.
Hey, Neutral Steve.
How's it going?
Nice chill roll for you, Jack, Jill. Like they're kind of like seen as boring, but pretty powerful. They've kind of been flagged as maybe being too confirming on the script.
Look, the Jill is gonna think that I'm just a big bad wolf, so I might just play into that for a little while. But no,
it could be fun. Yeah. Well, you're gonna learn Cougar.
Oh, well, then this actually worked fine. Cougar will never think that I'm... Well, never mind. It's Cougar. He's going to think I'm evil.
Yep. We'll see how this goes. Good luck.
Cool.
All right. That's a fun interaction. Johnny Ace is going to learn a 1 because Johnny Ace is right next to Blight Dragon. Johnny, you get to be the Sandman.
This is nice and low pressure. I appreciate that. And I can be really helpful when people die.
Solve some worlds.
Yeah, also, as a reminder, chat, make sure to be hydrated. Take your meds if you need to. I will be at Final 3 Con. Please don't hesitate to come and say hi if you see me anywhere at the con. Say hi. I really want to meet chatters if you guys are there. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm really bummed I'm not able to make it because I really was hoping to go this year. But
maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Yeah, maybe next year.
I'm actually thinking about saving up to go to Vegas next year.
Okay, that'd be cool. Like the next year is in 2027.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, we gotta hook up there. It's so fun. It's like a big grim party. Like everyone just sits there and hangs out.
That's why I want to get out there because
it's weird to see people more than just the head up, right? Seeing people in person is always interesting.
Yeah. I get to meet a whole bunch of grim folks for the first time in person at Final 3 Con. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
And it's my first ever Clocktower Con. So
pace yourself because there's a lot of Clocktower going around. I'm the kind of person that burns out kind of fast. I like to take my Clocktower weekends chill.
No, I have attended a large amount of different fun conventions, not work conventions. And so I understand I'm going to do about 20% of the things that I want to do because there's just so much going on.
There is. Nina's in chat, by the way. Nina says that she's currently in Jersey.
Oh, cool. I wonder where. Send me a message on Discord. Let me know where. See how far away you are. Because I'm in New York.
Yeah. So anyways,
sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all good. We didn't even get to your information, right? Jeez.
No.
Actually, you know what? I jumped the gun. I got to come back to give you your information. This was just an ad for Final 3 Con. I'm realizing, like, looking at the characters, like, I have to fix the night order on the script, I think. I might be missing stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll come back and give you your information.
Sweet.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I never got Fredo's pick, did I? I skipped over Fredo when I was supposed to. Hey, Fredo. Yeah, I forgot to come to you, so let me come to you before it's too late.
All right.
Who is going to take a bite of your luscious red poisoned apple?
Oh, well, wait a minute. So, if it's... Wait, what? Oh, hold on. I'm hoping this is before. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll hit, we'll do, no, I don't want to pick on Pat, or I will do Cougar. I'll pick on Cougar.
Cougar it is. All right. Sweet.
All right.
Thanks, Fredo. Pat was the only bad choice. It was the only one that would have messed up what's happening, believe it or not. So thank you for not picking that. We'll give another second so Johnny doesn't know why we waited. Even though technically Johnny, if Fredo picked Johnny, then I would have to lie to Johnny, right? Yeah. All right, let's go, Johnny. All right, I'm back.
All right.
Mr. Sandman, you drift to people's rooms when they're sleeping and peer into their dreams. One of your neighbors is cursed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We'll see. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Bye. Oh, no.
Okay. That's pretty much it. We don't need to leave a bluff for us here. Technically, we'll do it a little bit. Yeah, this should be great. All right. No one else needs to go. All right. Changeling, we just listen for what Cougar's doing. Mad Hatter, Jill, Jack, Woodsman, Sandman. Deer Lady is always a wild card here. Feels rough for evil, but Merryweather could turn things around. All right. All right. Let's wake him up.
That or Tennessee.
Good morning, town. As our story begins, it ends in a very sad way because I have been traveling for 3 days to play Clocktower with friends, and I crashed out 2 hours away and died. That Death Redemption is courtesy of Nina, who just drove across the whole country for a Clocktower convention.
In a rotary. He did it in a rotary.
In a rotary?
In a rotary?
No.
What?
Crash in a rotary, that's what I heard.
All of us.
Roundabout. Because it's a roundabout there.
Roundabout incorrectly.
Roundabout there. It's a roundabout.
4 minutes. Go solve the mystery.
This is a taste of what our night conversation was like, Steve.
Fun.
Yeah, chat. This is what we do. We just argue about the meanings of words.
Yeah. If you've ever wanted to know.
And who's Jewier? That was another thing that happened.
Yeah.
Last night.
Wow.
I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I like Violet's face. It was like,
you would make me look evil. No one would suss it out. It's fine.
Yep, for sure. What do you want to do?
It's like Snow Queen. Gotta worry about that queen.
Yeah.
Hi, Chad. So I will tell you that I am one of these 3 roles that do not gain information. So I'm either the deer lady. So if you're the demon, bring it on. Let's have just a quick game. Let's throw Prince Charming in there because I just like the death. Merryweather. Yes, that's the other one I'll throw in there. Yeah. There's a 3.
Okay, that's a 3. I'm sure your real role is in there somewhere.
Of course. Put all the thought in them.
I'll tell you 3 roles, but I do get information.
Ooh.
I'll tell you I am either the Goldilocks, the Sandman, or the Seer.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, good luck.
Good luck to you, Blight.
See ya.
I get the impression that's how all these conversations are going to go because everyone's going to be afraid to really open up, right?
Oh, hello.
Snow Queen makes
Hello,
me
Eric.
really
How are
scared
you?
to talk.
Good. What do you want to do?
I will tell you that I am a character that gets information, but I don't have information yet. What about you?
Penalty. You don't die if you're wrong.
No. I learn if the person is the role that I choose. I pick them and I pick a role and I learn like if they are the role.
If
All
you
right,
have
so you're
nothing
saying
better,
safe.
you can guess me as a Sandman, but
Okay,
you may want to look
cool.
for something better.
Okay,
It's
fair
not
enough.
that exciting. Okay.
Sweet.
And we have no Grim Peakers.
We do not have Grim Peakers, so someone cursed you. Because I'm Jill.
Or this is some kind of crazy play. This is you. You know what, Pat? I'm gonna believe you. I was told cougar.
Fascinating.
I haven't talked to cougar yet. So
Okay.
That's interesting.
Interesting. Okay. So you were told Cougar, but he hasn't.
I haven't talked to cougar. Cougar never pinged me.
Johnny
Eric
Ace is
pinged me,
pinging
and then
me
you pinged me.
incessantly.
So.
I'm letting them in. Hi, Johnny Ace.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny.
I have decided that I am going to barge into more conversations, or at least try to.
Yeah, that's
fair.
great.
Yeah.
I missed your ping.
I feel like we have.
have.
No, I feel like we have. I thought I could do more than one at a time, but it didn't work that way. We have a lot of like one-on-one chats, but we don't have a lot of multi-person chats, and I feel like we need more of those.
I agree.
So,
Well, we just discovered information. How about you, Johnny? What do you got going on?
I am the seer, so if you guys want to tell me your characters, I could confirm you.
Well,
you don't have to though, because the Snow Queen exists,
Mm-hmm.
and I get that. I have had one person tell me something. They said that I might want to find someone better.
Steve, you want to go?
I'm good. So to resolve this, I'm gonna tell you I'm Jack. Don't worry about Pat right now. I'm Jack.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
I had to see that conversation.
I've ever had. I only talked to 2 people.
That's a big trust, but I think that'll work.
Same here, McKay.
All right. Welcome back. If anyone would like to tell any fun nursery rhymes, that of course is an option. If so, you just got to put your hand up.
I do, but I'm thinking.
Violet, kick us off.
Once upon a time in a town called Yeehaw Junction, Florida, there was a singular gas station. It was not yet a Buc-ee's, for that had not been brought to the land. But digging a shovel in a beaver costume was Fredo, intent to bring the buck on. Also there, in a ditch, won't describe why, Blight Dragon, and kind of off underneath the singular blinking light. That is not a traffic light, it is a caution light, it's a different thing, was Johnny Ace. Dun dun dun.
Heard?
Isn't that too many?
That was
3.
I heard 3 names.
Yeah.
Mark.
I'll tell a story that a wild animal cougar was seen stuck in the yard of Mataro.
Heard. Pat?
I'll tell a story about Mataro, the Grimm's thickest centaur, because he buys everything in bulk, who rescued a cat from a tree by the name of Cougar, who alternated between purring, hissing, and making video game beeping noises. Thanks to some help from Violet, the permanent savant who should never be executed in any game of Clocktower ever. Thank you.
Heard. Neutral Steve.
Yeah, I'm not as ambitious as some of these other geese. I only care about learning one, so I'm just going to tell a single story, and it's a very simple story about a cougar getting trapped in a tree. So
Okay, heard. Shout out to Hard Claim with the raid. What up? What up? Thanks for the raid, guys. Welcome to our homebrew script. You're going to be very lost for a bit. Johnny Ace, keep it rolling.
Yeah, my story. My story is about two folks who decided to go skydiving together. Ash and Johnny Ace.
Heard. I can't wait to see how it ends. Eric?
Yeah, Ash and Pat went up the hill to fetch a pail of semen. Ash fell down and broke her crown. And Pat, he's just the demon.
I heard, first of all, I wish I didn't hear it, but I did. Secondly, yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that, but I should have seen that coming.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We don't have that much time.
All the raiders are like, what did I just tune into? All right. If anyone else would, nominations are open. If you guys still want to storytell, you still have until the end of the day.
Cougar will nominate McKay.
Yeah, tell us why.
I was too popular with all the stories, so I want to give McKay some attention.
McKay?
I mean, don't kill me, but this is fine.
6 is the number.
Did you say fun or fine?
Fun. Just fun.
If there's ever a script that required a goblin on it just to claim it's a Fairytale script, why don't we have a goblin? 3 is not enough.
True.
Pat?
I'll nominate Eric.
Tell us why.
I can't unhear what I just heard, and I'm upset about it.
Eric?
I think having told it will be my own punishment in the long term.
6 is the number.
I kind of want to see what he comes up with tomorrow, so can we wait?
Fortunately, it's day one, isn't it?
Mother Goose is just day one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not ongoing? It used to be ongoing.
1 is not enough.
Mother Goose has always been you tell a story and you learn your information based on the number of people you did, which is why I'm Mother Goose, just one person. That way I get my information tonight.
I will say technically the first version required 3, but we changed it so you can tell less now to get it quicker. Johnny Ace.
I'd like to nominate Blight Dragon.
Sure. Tell us why.
Because I didn't talk to Blight Dragon today.
Blight Dragon?
Just run it, please. I have no defense. I'm just a horrible person. Definitely should have talked to Johnny Ace. And there's just no defense.
Yeah.
6 is the number.
Right. That's right. Let's do this. Come on, let's do a day one re-rack. Blight Dragon's the demon. I can feel it.
5 is not enough.
If I'm right, I'm going to laugh so hard.
Fredo.
All right, y'all. I want to tell y'all a story about how Eric told a story that freaked people out so much that Pat had to nominate him, and now we're gonna find out what's gonna happen next.
Story heard.
That works.
Matara.
Matara nominates Neutral Steve.
Matara nominates Neutral Steve. Yeah, tell us why.
Neutral is one of 3 people in a Red Riding Hood ping. His Mother Goose and nursery rhyme was doo-doo butter. Like, let's just do this and get it over with.
Neutral Steve.
I'm sorry you didn't like my story about the cat stuck in the tree. I thought it would be a nice, inspiring story of somebody getting rescued, but guess I'll never know.
I just heard doo-doo butter.
6 is the number.
Is that on
It's a
sale? at
great
Costco?
Red Riding Hood target, by the way.
Certainly.
Yes, I sampled some
It sounds like Steve sampled some, really.
with a bucket of something I won't say.
4, not enough.
But
Seems
Eric
like-
apparently has lots of it, or can tell you the story about how to get it.
Quick takes tonight.
Final call for nominations.
Yeah, we don't need to kill today.
Bringing this day to a close. In 3, 2.
I nominate
One.
Johnny Ace.
God damn
Okay,
it.
that was-
Hey.
Tell us why.
Because Johnny Ace kept continually requesting to join chats every time I entered a chat.
Okay, so let me explain what I am doing because I spoke to a couple of people about this. I think that the Grim has way too many one-on-one chats, and we need more multi-person chats. I need you to understand, McKay, all of the people who have their hand up are people who I requested chats with while they were in chats.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. No, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me
He did.
evil. I actually think that makes me more good than evil.
Annoying.
6. 6 is the number.
I didn't say it wasn't annoying. I'm just saying let me in next time.
The Grim has chosen one-on-one conversation.
No.
6 is enough. Johnny Ace is now marked for execution.
Thanks, McKay. Because of you,
What
we're
I'm
gonna
hearing is-
kill someone today.
What I'm
Bringing-
hearing is Johnny knew exactly what they were doing.
This day to a close.
Sorry, Johnny. It was too
3,
funny not to.
2,
That's
1.
fine.
Johnny Ace has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Silent.
All right, first up, shoutouts Rock and Roll gave out 5 community gift subs. You are the GOAT. You're always here supporting and giving subs out, so thanks for that. Those of you who got the subs, shoutouts to you. Oh my God, Zordiac, you might have heard of the Chum Bucket, but have you heard of this new hot restaurant? Refer back to Eric's story from the day before. What up, Mrs. Nuclear Monster? How you doing? Hopefully you're having fun. And Julie, yes. So Violet will need to get protected by Ash before all is said and done, which is interesting. I actually don't know what Cougar's been claiming. So yeah. What up, Johnny Ace?
Crap, I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry, bye.
No worries. He doesn't only butt into people's conversations; they're also butting into the storyteller conversations. So now it's the new meta, right? Everyone's going to be busting into people's conversations. So shout out to Johnny Ace. They're going to be busting into everyone's conversations. Let's get Ash before it's too late. Ash, go ahead and make your wave that wand and give someone some protection tonight.
I'm trying to. The 2 people I have rolled some are not people that are worth protecting, which is
Okay.
great.
That's funny.
And one of the people I talked to, people I chose last night, so we're very much in a realm of I am again choosing blind effectively. Great. I'll choose Violet.
All right, Violet it is. Thank you, Ash.
Thanks.
Look at that. Mother Goose is now curse free. With a wave of the wand, the curse is no more. Those of you who are joining us, right? Curse is a new mechanic on this script. Curse says the player receives false info. If they are cursed a second time, they die. But Meriwether can not only remove existing curses, but make them immune for that night. Mark did not vote or nominate. Let's just check. Mark did not vote or nominate, so we're good. We'll get Motaro's pick. Hey, Motaro.
Hello.
How's your Red Riding Hood going? I heard it sounded like Steve was one of your pings.
Yeah, Steve, McKay, and Johnny.
Okay.
Johnny's out. I think Neutral Steve is probably going next. I think Neutral Steve is. Oh, I didn't. Neutral Steve. Oh, yeah, Neutral Steve. Yeah, I think I cursed Neutral Steve day one. So I'm not going to curse him again because I think I want Town to waste their time executing him. I don't know what minions Eric and Fredo are. I haven't had a chance to talk to them.
I would say if you look at the script, you can kind of figure it out, because if it was one specific minion, you'd know, and if it was another, you wouldn't have a minion.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't be okay. Understood. Got it. So definitely not. All right. Let me. Oh, with poisoned apple, there could be multiple kills. That's interesting. Okay. Cool.
Yes, there could.
I think I want to go for immediate kills because I feel like if I curse 2 new people and there are no kills, they're gonna be on to it being Baba Yaga.
Okay.
Of course, the meta is going to be that it's Baba Yaga just because of the curse. The curse.
100% agree. Yeah. And if you can still pull it off, then that just shows that maybe the demon's extra strong.
Yeah. Let me curse Violet again.
Okay.
And let me curse Ash. What did Cougar? No, let me curse Ash. Violet and Ash, please.
That and Ash it is. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Matara. Technically, Meriwether can also pick themselves, which is an interesting little mechanic. All right, Matara expects Violet to die. Violet will not die thanks to Meriwether protecting. And yes, the curse removal is permanent from Meriwether. All right, let's go to Fredo. Hey, Fredo.
Hello.
Who is taking a bite of your red apple? I assume it's red. Maybe it's green, but green apples are suspicious when you talk about poison apples.
I don't want Granny Smiths are delicious. I don't know.
Yeah, they're better tasting, but like green poison, it's kind of like on the nose. Yellow apple, chat says we'll just compromise and call it yellow.
Yeah, yellow. There we go, yellow.
Yeah.
We'll go with neutral. No. Ash. Neutral Steve. Why not?
All right, neutral Steve it is.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow, that's unexpected, but also that might play in for what Motaro saw. So Fredo has accidentally killed neutral Steve. Violet does not get information tonight, not until night 4. No seer to go to. Let's follow Cougar around and see what Cougar's bluffing. This is looking really rough for good, I must say. This is looking really rough for good. All right, perfect. Let's. I like it. I mean, the red apples are the worst to me. Blue apple, like blue sour apple or something. All right, sweet. Let's wake him up. Mataro's gonna be so confused.
Like the first guy went.
Good morning, town, but not for neutral Steve, who died in the night. 3 minutes.
Okay.
Star pass.
All right. Oh, I can't talk to Big Boy.
So, are you actually the seer? Because that's what you claimed.
No, I was the Sandman, and I got a 1. So
Okay.
either. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
On
go
night
ahead.
1, you said you got a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So either Blight Dragon or Fredo is cursed, or I'm cursed and one of them is evil. Like that's kind of the worlds I'm in right now.
Learn how many of your living neighbors are cursed. Okay, cool. So the reason why Pat and I said what we said to you,
I don't disagree, Zordiac.
Pat came to me and claimed Jill and said you're Jack, and I was like, yes, I'm Jack, but how do you know that? And he's like, well, you weren't told me? I was like, no, because I was told cougar. So that.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Cheers.
Having walked out of the party in the same direction after having said goodbye, the
Yeah.
worst feeling. The
Yeah.
worst feeling on it. Let's both try to get into Johnny Ace's
Oh, shit!
over and over again.
Whoops, Mark, I'm so sorry. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to hit not backspace. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, or you are the whatever the outsider is, the Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, yeah.
That's
That
also
could
a
work too,
possibility.
yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, so long story short, McKay, is Pat came to me and...
Of anyone who has like really good like information at this point in time. Could help
I
us solve the game.
personally don't. I mean, Johnny Aces is the first like decent info that I have. Whatever's going on with you, I don't know, and that's fine. But
Johnny Ace thinks I'm the demon, but it's fine. It's fine.
yeah, I mean, I don't have a claim from you. So.
Poison a name and
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to hold to myself for the moment, but I will tell you that my character has a P in its name.
With
and
your
it
story
is
yesterday.
not Rumpelstiltskin or a poisoned apple.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just don't even go there.
I deal with madness. Curse. Sorry, curse. I deal with curse.
Nice. Okay. Well, deal with curse. There's two of those, right?
I mean, it depends on which of the colors you look at.
I meant, isn't there two good? One that removes and one that protects from? I thought that's what Steve said.
One of those things.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Yep.
I am so nonplussed about it does not matter. It is hilarious, and that's the important bit for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Welcome back to town. Blight Dragon, the floor is yours.
if someone hasn't lied to me, I think this might be very, very confirming. So I'm going to claim Woodsman and pick Motaro.
Blight Dragon claims Woodsman and picks Motaro. The game goes on.
Oops.
Interesting.
Neutral Steve.
Just to look at this, I am Jack, and I was told a player was Jill. And then I was approached by a different player who said that I was Jack and that they were Jill. The person I was told was Jill was Cougar.
Interesting.
Sounds like you were cursed.
Sounds like I was cursed because I woke up dead, which meant I got picked on night one, and then I got picked last night. If it's, and based on my information, that's the cursing that I believe happened.
Or Sleeping Beauty.
Or you're a Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
That's true. Or I'm a Sleeping Beauty. Absolutely.
But I think
Yes, that
curse
would work
is
too.
more likely just because there's more roles that can curse.
Yes.
I think we should kill Cougar and see what happens.
Why would you want to do that?
What does that prove?
Yeah, it doesn't prove anything.
I like how Motaro and Cougar are really much against this.
I should be against my own execution. I'm just saying.
No, but Mark,
I
can
will
you
say that-
explain what it proves?
If it proves whether Steve was cursed or not, if there's a second Jill claim.
It doesn't prove whether I was cursed or not at all. My information would be false. That has no bearing on Cougar or his information or his role.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Violet, you're waiting patient with your hand up.
Yes, the big bad wolf. In this instance, say, does the big bad wolf know what character they are inhabiting?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, because if it didn't, and you just gave it as a bluff, maybe one of the minions could have taken it, but that can't. That doesn't sound like that's possible then.
I mean, I will just confirm the Big Bad Wolf knows what role they have as part of their ability.
Okay, sweet.
Now, yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. It's possible. I mean, it's
Wait,
not
hold
easy
on.
to start up.
Coulda could a big bad wolf be a woodsman who's then just sacking their minions?
Yes,
They could.
absolutely.
That's one way
Yes.
to prove you're good.
You son of a. Wow. That's just mean.
Neutral Steve, you also just might have been just killed last night and cursed night one.
Absolutely, but my
But I
information
do think
is
you were cursed.
my information is wrong.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's no Grim Peakers, right?
The only thing is if your Jill, is the Sleeping Beauty and you're a poisoned apple, is you died at night and you still have your ability. That's a world because you are in the Red Riding Hood pigs.
I
haven't heard of
There's
them,
been
so-
anything we can do about it at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
Second
it
call.
doesn't matter.
The right pings if we have nothing else.
Overall, I think we're spending too much time on me. Just
You brought it up.
Nominations are open.
I'll nominate Blight Dragon.
Sure. Tell us why.
There's nothing concrete. Just we've chatted a couple times. Something feels off. If he's the woodsman, he's used his ability and it hasn't worked. If town has better info to go on, then I'm happy to go elsewhere. But this is where I'm going based on what little I have.
Blight Dragon.
We have red. So I think my information confirms another player is at least not a minion, and I think we can go off of their information if they want. If town wants to kill me now, that's fine, but I think there might be a better kill out there potentially.
We could kill them into the red.
Five's the number.
Already.
The Red
I would
Riding
agree,
Hood
Mark.
bluff is being very strong here, by the way.
I should have voted.
4 is not
4.
enough. Blight Dragon's safe. McKay,
I want to nominate Cougar.
tell us why.
Because Cougar nominated me yesterday, which was very rude, and also because I want to see what happens.
Cougar.
I mean, we don't want to do this. The Steve stuff was just false, and there's no real reason to put sus on me. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine by not killing me.
It's hard to get votes on Cougar, I will say.
5's the number.
yeah,
I don't
and I'm not
really
saying
know
there
what
isn't
Cougar's
trust on Cougar. I'm just
going
saying
for
that
here.
they
Is
might
this
be.
science, McKay?
Like, the only way that didn't happen is if
4 is not enough.
Poison Apple and Pat.
Was that science or was that just
Well, so the science there is, I know that Steve, like, getting me doesn't work because, like, the Big Bad Wolf ability is the
muted
Merryweather's
yourself.
ability. I saw that and my thumb just went. So the Big Bad Wolf has the Merryweather ability.
Wait, repeat that?
The Big
would
Bad
you know?
Wolf has the Merryweather ability.
How would you know that?
Okay.
How would you know that?
Okay. Fredo
Fredo?
McKay.
Fredo nominates McKay. Tell us why.
Well,
What is Cougar
they
claiming?
nominated Cougar, gave
To be
a
the Big Bad
very
Wolf with the
excellent
Merryweather ability?
application. And then when it came time, they were a very suspicious drop. That would have been the 5th vote to put Cougar on the block. So now it's on you.
McKay.
Fredo, you're my first conversation now tomorrow because you nominated me. We can talk about it then. Don't kill me though. It's a bad time to kill me for sure.
That's never an accurate statement.
5's the number.
I think it's a hilarious and always good time to kill McKay in this game
Make
in
it pretty.
particular.
Would. Yeah, that's actually pretty.
5 is enough. McKay's now on the block.
I mean, it's gonna lock
That
me.
nervous
in the
guy's
hole,
pulling
and I
down.
would have turned good tomorrow, maybe. So don't do it.
Oh, you're gonna be evil? All right, well, let's stay with it. That's fine. We're
Okay.
good.
Play for you.
No, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're good. Sorry.
Final call.
It's a very
Bringing this
bad
day
time,
to a
but
close. In 3,
I mean,
2,
I don't want to do it. But I'll
1.
do it. You know, like
McKay has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
ooh, is there a way to not die?
All sorts of ways to not die.
Yeah.
Genie's
I mean,
lady.
the best way to
One
not
way
die
to
is
not
to
die.
not get executed, honestly.
Well,
Yeah, so Cougar is doing the big bad wolf with the Merryweather ability, which is very obviously changing. Like, swing for the fences, Cougar. But I don't think you've been claiming that publicly enough that I'm willing to give you the ability. Although it's fun, it is fun.
and I guess.
And pigs, right?
Oh, and
Hello.
Hey, Ash.
I am going to choose Cougar.
Okay, Cougar, it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I'm tempted to give him the big bad wolf Jill ability because it's freaking hilarious. But no. I can't give him the demon ability, right? Yeah, I mean, technically the Merryweather is that's a huge. So I'm gonna go talk to Cougar real quick. I just gotta give you props on your swing for the fences.
I wasn't gonna like bias you by telling you my plan, but I definitely am gonna try to break it. And so I told Mataro early, I was like, I'm gonna go for Big Bad Wolf with Merryweather. I'm just gonna try.
Yeah.
I caught the Cheshire Cat and just said, let's do this. I didn't tell McKay that's the chaos I was going to play, but I'm gonna try because like Homebrew Script, we got to try to break things.
Yeah,
So
try it. See
I'm
if you
gonna
can
try.
Convince me that you. Yeah, if you convince me, I'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, thanks.
Cheers.
Okay, Mark did not vote, but he hasn't got himself killed yet, so progress. But he's one of the reasons why we can't really get enough. Let's go to Mataro. All right, Mataro, where are we going? I mean, how are you feeling after last night's? And you must have woken up kind of confused.
So yeah, there has to be what's it called? Merryweather in play. It could be anyone. I don't like everyone is a blank to me. I have an idea of what Mark is. Mark is being uncharacteristically quiet.
Okay.
And not really participating. So my hunch right now is telling me that he could be the Mad Hatter.
Okay.
Which it's difficult because that's a really that's a difficult outsider to be, but he will be confirmed by outsider count. So I am going to curse Ash again.
Okay.
And then I am going to curse. I am going to curse Blight Dragon.
All right, Ash, and then Blight Dragon. It is. All right.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Mataro. I don't know why they're not showing up. Like the relevant reminder tokens aren't showing up. Bobby Yaga. So I gotta figure out in the JSON why that's wrong. He said Blight Dragon, right? Oh, now it shows up as relevant. Real quick, he said Ash and then Blight Dragon. And is that correct? I was tuning out the second half. I can go. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be 2 deaths. Very interesting. What up, Fredo?
Not much.
Time to force feed someone an apple.
I'm guessing Mataro might be the Baba Yaga. I have yet to talk to them.
You haven't talked to Mataro? Okay.
I haven't talked to Mataro yet. But I'm guessing he might be, or maybe Steve is that whatever.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. I'm like, homie, I done cursed you and you died.
Fair.
So, and you say you got bad info? Ooh, you might have been double cursed. Oh, man, because I was hoping that, all right. So I've got one in the chamber. All right, we'll go with Mark.
Okay. Mark it is.
Yeah. Mark.
Sweet.
All right.
Thanks, Fredo. Good might be dying a little too fast. This might be very evil favored, although we did think Baba Yaga Poison Apple would be a little extreme. We accidentally did it because I messed up bag building, of course. Maybe I gotta give Cougar the ability just because it's funny at this point. But we'll see. Cougar's no longer curse free, but is curse free, but not like immune. It's not impossible, but they have to kill Eric and then Motaro, and time is running short. All right, let's wake him up.
Yeah, 64 graphics were worse.
Good morning, town, but not for Ash, who dies in the night.
Oh.
So did Blight Dragon.
Oh my.
Whoa.
So Snow Queen.
3 minutes.
Snow Queen or Baba Yaga.
There is info saying that I was cursed night 1.
Interesting.
And you were cursed night 1. That you are now no longer confirming Motaro.
No, because if my understanding, we can confirm with the storyteller, it's Vortox. Vortox prevents information, not abilities, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, curse. The player receives
You're
false
right.
info.
You're right.
Thank you.
Yes, I can confirm that is correct.
Affect my woodsman information. If I'm the woodsman, it would not affect.
Right. It wouldn't affect that. Okay. Sweet.
Reason why I went ahead and shot yesterday was because I was worried that I was cursed, especially if Neutral Steve could be the poison apple. I almost want to talk to McKay and see if I can get McKay out if McKay started evil or flipped.
Other ability to me.
Yeah.
So when Cougar said the demon has the Merryweather ability, I was like, is Cougar implying that Ash is evil? But with Ash dead, that is no.
All right. If we believe Blight is either a minion bluffing like they have the Huntsman, or if they are the Huntsman, then we either way, I don't think that makes Motaro. Maybe Motaro is evil. I don't know, but that, I don't think. At worst, Motaro's a minion in that world, right?
Right. But so the 2 deaths confirms that I got changed last night, right? So I changed to the Big Bad Wolf. I was talking with Ash. Ash didn't believe me, and so I killed Ash last night.
There's either you got it, or there were 2 poisonings, and something's not going right with you.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Eric said his roll has a P in it, and he left out. He said, but not Poison Apple or Rumpelstiltskin. That's what he said.
Pinocchio.
And I'm
Prince
just like, okay,
Charming.
great, wonderful. So.
Okay, cool.
Yep, cool. See ya.
I think we have to have a Baba Yaga, because
Seems like you have to.
I think we do.
There's
I
too
agree
many.
with you.
We've had. Is it?
Because I got a 1 as the Sandman, which means one of my neighbors was cursed. And if we think Neutral Steve was also cursed on night 1,
Yes.
Yeah.
then there has to be
I would
2
meta,
curses.
I would meta Steve, who's in the chat, that he wants to test out the curse mechanic. So I 100% think Baba Yaga or Poison is in play.
That's fair.
The only way that
Nick says, I think it's less about the Baba Yaga poison apple, still more about the genie's lamp, which is true. But like as of right now, the genie's lamp has had 0 impact on the game. They haven't even executed the demon, right? Apple needs to fulfill a killing mechanic, I think, to work. But maybe they shouldn't start cursing until night 2, which is also a fair compromise.
Oh, now what?
Okay, so.
All right, welcome back to town, a Cougar.
So I think we're just homebrew testing this. So I was the changeling that was bluffing Big Bad Wolf with the Merryweather ability. I turned last night into the Big Bad Wolf and killed Ash.
I did read that correctly then.
I mean, it seems like, I mean, I was making an attempt. I don't know if I would have granted it myself, but that's what happened. So I am the good big bad wolf with the Merryweather ability and killed Ash last night.
Please
that's
kill that
hilarious.
man. Please kill that man. He is not telling you the truth. There's no fucking way.
I'm marking it anyway.
I mean, it's
I think it's
hilarious.
brilliant.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, but
brilliant.
that man is not telling you the
Hey,
truth.
it works out. Changeling
We have
goes
to
really
kill
early
him.
in the night order. I mean, save me for later, right? That's fine.
Tim, you
We
said
have a
that you were
double claim problem
clear.
too, apparently.
Matara?
I would like to nominate Mark, please.
Tell us why.
Mark is in a hard double claim with a player who's been dead for a while now. So there's no form of madness other than changeling on the script, I think. So yeah, I don't know why Mark's necessarily hiding.
Maybe
Yeah, I got
I'm the
the same.
changeling.
Yeah, Mark, your defense.
Maybe I'm the changeling.
4 is the number.
I'm no longer.
I don't believe that 100%.
Honestly, it's fine. It really is. Look at all of those hands that went up.
Wow.
5 is enough.
Mark is good.
I got the same double claim from him.
Mark's now
Yeah,
on.
and it's fine. I'm telling y'all, it's fine.
We should have probably went
The
for
person that
Cougar.
double claimed and said it was fine, so you can take it as you want.
What?
Look, man, it's day
The
3.
person I double claimed knows about it and is fine with it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
Oh, okay.
We should probably kill Cougar.
Violet?
At the behest of Johnny Ace, I nominate Cougar.
Yeah, why would you possibly do that?
Listen, okay? I've been looking at my farm, and I think there's something wrong in one of my animal pens. That ain't a sheep, that is a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I don't want it here. Get out.
Just
We're not going
I
to get
want
6 votes.
I want another kill.
No.
So let this one go, and you can take me tomorrow. That's fine. But let this one go. I want to try to shoot at evil at night because that's just fun. Don't rob me of this fun.
5 will tie. 6 put Cougar on the block.
We should absolutely rob him of his fun, but we're not.
No
We're not
way.
going
No,
to.
I want
Demon-
Cougar to have this.
The evil demon is probably the Baba Yaga, right? And
I don't
so
think Evil's going to vote.
2 is not enough.
Yeah, so if you kill someone who's good and they kill 2 other people, right? Now we're at final 3.
I would
And that
actually
could be
say,
a good
Cougar,
day.
if you look at that night order, if you're the big bad wolf, 2 of the other 3 demons act before you.
yeah, I'm betting that it's Baba Yaga, right? And so if they haven't already cursed me, then they can't get rid of me tonight. That's what I'm betting on.
Okay.
Betting that you didn't change because Steve said specifically it would take a lot more. It would take a lot to convert someone, and you becoming an evil demon seems highly unlikely. But if
Good
town wants to leave you
demon?
alive, that's it.
Good.
I have my doubts. But we'll see.
I want to be clear that I was not actually the Cheshire Cat. I was going to spend all day 1 telling everyone I was the Cheshire Cat to see who raced
Jesus
to nominate
Christ.
me. But Cougar went for it really, really fast and did seem to think I was like the vibes were evil. That's all I'm saying yesterday. I think Cougar is actually evil. Unfortunately, I was the dear lady and y'all killed me, and now I'm out
I
of
think
play.
Cougar and
So good
Mataro
job,
are
guys.
evil, actually, but that's fine. I
What?
think Cougar and Mataro are evil.
Why?
I do as
Well,
well.
you jump to a talk first thing. You guys both talked immediately day 1. You're the very first chat out of the circle.
Bringing the state to a close.
I don't believe Cougar.
So, Mark, you're actually reinforcing the fact that my Cheshire or my changeling went right? Reading evil, go for the big bad wolf as the changeling. So
3, 2, 1. Mark has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
We're
I think-
floundering.
I think
This is a tough script for good, I think.
Oh yeah, which is
Yeah.
good because Steve wanted to see evil win.
Hey, Cougar.
Yo.
You're now the big bad wolf. You
What ability do I have?
You have the Merryweather ability, believe it or not.
Perfect. Perfect. I mean, that is part of bluffing the big bad wolf. Is the Merryweather?
Yeah,
lady.
I was debating whether I'd necessarily have to give the ability that you said you got, but I'm backing it up because it's fun. So make a Merryweather pick.
Okay, we will Merryweather. Oh, I have no idea. Mataro.
Okay, Mataro it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Swing and a miss. I gave him a shot. Right there. All right, Mataro, looking like the finish line's right there in sight. Where are we going?
I will curse Violet. I will curse Violet and Pat. I think it would be silly for me to do anything to Cougar. He has a little bit of heat on him. So yeah, I'll do Violet and Pat, please.
Violet and Pat it is. All right. Thanks, Mataro.
Thank you.
Hey, Cougar.
Hello.
You are the big bad wolf. You do get a kill.
Yep. Let's so we're at 6, 5, 4. They need to kill me. So I think I do, because I still am a good token. So I think I just sink here. And so I will sink into Neutral Steve.
Neutral Steve it is. All right.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks. Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. I honestly think maybe that the Mother Goose does need to go before killing rolls, which is an interesting kind of mechanic. You get the information faster. Now, a Mother Goose can storytell one person and just get the information that night guaranteed. That's a decent trade-off. I'm with you mentally. Somebody make that note on the forum, on the Discord, because I think that's the case. The Genie's Lamp does protect Cougar. So Cougar, if they execute Cougar, he will survive to the Genie's Lamp. It might be unlosable for... I think it might be unlosable at this point. Unwinnable for good, right? For Violet as the Mother Goose, I think we're going to assume... Okay. Like a savant, right? All information must be false. So I think when Violet tells the story, they must all be false. So I'm going to say Woodsman, which is false. Poisoned Apple for like Johnny, for one of them, which is false. And I don't even know what Fredo's bluffing. Tell unreliable narrator. Give Violet that as a thing and say you are definitely cursed and this is all true. Like super false. Like, hey. Okay, let's do it. I think that's fair for night 4 Mother Goose. All right, Violet, you have survived to get information. Yes. Night 4. This is the first time I think, especially like a Mother Goose has gotten this far.
I'm so excited. I was sitting here like, oh, please, no one hurt me. This is perfect. drop the beats.
Okay, here we go. You're going to learn Poisoned Apple.
Okay.
You're going to learn Cheshire Cat.
I'm cursed. Okay, sorry.
And you're going to learn Unreliable Narrator.
Out of one of the 3 I learned for the people?
Yeah.
I'm so cursed. No! No! I was so excited. Ah! Okay. Oh, all right. This is generational downfall. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's information.
I guess.
All right. You guys are right. All right, Fredo, where are we going tonight?
Do I pull the trigger on Cougar? Or do I plant another bomb out there and maybe Mataro's badly? I still have not talked to Mataro.
You don't need to. Why risk it? Why push buttons, right?
I mean, we could end up where it's final four because he's cursed someone that I've already cursed.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Let's roll the die. Pat.
Okay, Pat it is.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Actually, this is the wrong thing. So Motaro cursed Pat, so that means Pat dies tonight, right? Yeah. Okay. I see that I accidentally put cannot die on Pat, but it was the wrong one. Motaro did pick Pat tonight. So yeah, we kill Pat. This is awesome. I mean, I don't know if it's technically possible for good to win, but we're gonna see. They got to kill Eric today, and then Cougar has to survive and kill Motaro, who he Merryweather protected. Oh no! Okay, let's wake him up.
That cat face with a smile.
I really think it needs to be the Cheshire Cat as Goblin.
Good morning, everyone. That was what I hit wake up, and then the app refreshed, and I was back at night. But either way, Pat has died in the night.
Okay.
No.
Okay, real quick before I run away. Oh, hold on.
The only card claims I've got are dead people.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm Pinocchio, so I need a living player with a.
Okay, no, you're fine. I was about to drop some hot knowledge on town. I thought you were Evil Steve pinging me. I am the Mother Goose. I just got my information.
Oh, are you gonna share it to town?
Yes, I am planning on it.
Right.
But I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely poisoned because I got poisoned apple, Cheshire Cat, and unreliable narrator. They can't be there. They can't be in the bag. That's not how it works.
Narrator. What is it? Okay.
I find that objectively hilarious that Eric just accidentally stepped on Violet's announcement.
They're either or good. So if you're good,
Yep.
where's your evil team?
So Fredo was reading really evil. Violet's lived quite a bit. I trust fell with Motaro day one, and so I just have to be blind to that. But Motaro's Red Riding Hood pings are all gone. Pat was mostly confirmed in the Jill Jack pairing. So if Motaro is good, then we have one evil dead. And so then it's Fredo Violet?
I'm just not sure if that evil is Mark or McKay. But I do think we have an evil.
Dragon, I learned poisoned apple, Cheshire Cat, and unreliable narrator. That can't happen.
I think Cougar's a minion. I think Motaro is probably.
You know, that's true. Poisoned apple is correct. My thought went to like poisoned apple for one of the other roles. But if we're treating it like Savant, every piece needs to be false and none of it can be true, then that is on me. I think you're right that I need to not, even though poisoned apple is correct, I intended for the wrong person, but that shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be able to do that. Agreed. Mental note. Fix it for later. All right. Welcome back to town, everyone.
Folks, listen. I'm sorry, Johnny Ace, but this does involve you.
Nope, go for it.
I am Mother. I sit atop a nest of eggs and I tell my little tales. Last night, I finally got my information, and I am 100% cursed. I learned poison apple, unreliable narrator, and it's something I haven't heard whatsoever. Johnny Ace, are you the Cheshire Cat?
Nope, I am not.
Okay, Fredo, are you the Cheshire Cat?
I am the unreliable narrator.
Oh, go ahead. Dragon, are you the Cheshire Cat?
No, I'm not the Cheshire Cat.
Okay. I am 100% cursed.
Was I not in your poem or your nursery rhyme?
Nope.
Oh.
It was the bottom three.
Okay.
Yeah, it was us three: Blight Dragon, Johnny Ace, and
Violet. I, as Merryweather, picked you night 2. So any sort of curse you had was reset at that point. So you must have gotten cursed twice by that, but after then.
Well, I have to be cursed once because I'm not dead yet.
Oh, you're not dead. Sorry, cursed once. But it was after night 2 that you got cursed. Then.
Yes, which would still work because I can't be given unreliable narrator. That's not a token that is put in the game.
Correct.
Yeah.
Johnny Ace.
You're so fucked,
I
dude.
just want to bring it to everyone's attention. Today could be our last day, I believe. Because if we're at 5 now and we do kill somebody and it is a Baba Yaga and they kill 2 people who are already cursed, the game is over.
So my counter to that will be, I have the Merryweather ability. I can clear one curse off one person tonight, and then I can just off myself. So take a shot at the demon. I'll off myself at night. Hopefully, we'll be good.
I don't know how I feel about letting you get away with that, Cougar.
That's fair. I respect. But also, we're just breaking it. This is just called quality assurance.
I think it's called assuring the evil team wins.
Any nominations?
If we're gonna believe you, Cougar, then you would probably have to. And if you are what you say you are, you would almost have to guarantee that you'd have to Merryweather yourself, because if you are what you say you are, we almost positively have been cursed now. If you are what you say you are.
Fair. I could Merrywell myself and then kill myself.
What information does Cougar have to say he's cursed?
I don't know that he has any information on it. I'm just thinking, Johnny said there might be a Baba Yaga. If Cougar is real, then there would be a thing there. I'm still 50-50 on that. I don't know, but yeah.
Okay.
Fredo?
Oh, actually...
Fredo nominates Cougar.
Fredo nominates Cougar. Tell us why.
This is a fanciful tale that Cougar has told, and he has spun it well. Thank you, Cougar. But at the same time, you invoked quality assurance. How dare you, sir?
Hey, Fredo, I'm a
Fuck you to
director
die
over
3
QA
times.
teams. I get to use that. So,
but 5 times over.
But hey,
Oh, that's
it is
funny,
in the spirit
Kitty.
of the script to tell tall tales. And you know what about tall tales is oftentimes a good portion of it is true.
3 is the number.
No, it's not.
Half the Grim Fairy Tales are about like your kid getting cannibalized. How is that even like a portion of
Not enough. Cougar's safe.
What?
Fredo and Eric, do you either of you mind, and you don't have to, but are either of you saying what you are?
I have actually, everything I've claimed to people is true. They've just been in twos. I'm the Pinocchio.
Okay.
Oh, so that
helps.
Is there another outsider?
I've heard
Cougar nominates Eric.
Cougar nominates Eric. Tell us why.
I want Pinocchio to guess me as the big bad wolf.
I'm not guessing you for the life of it.
You should.
Your defense?
No. If you guys want to kill me, that's fine. I'm going to be picking Violet if I die. I trust Violet.
3 is the number.
I like that.
I think there is a case to be made for going to sleep.
I agree.
I hate that there is, but it's
1 is not enough.
It is unfortunately a
Violet.
Violet nominates Fredo.
Tell us why.
We spent all day of day one talking. You gave me some claims that I don't think I haven't heard come up or seem relevant in a way that would be good for this game. I will say you did remind me it was 420, so thank you for that. But you also just claimed, unreliable narrator, and I think Cougar not nominating you back there is weird. So I want to see how this kind of goes.
Fredo?
Yeah, I claimed unreliable narrator because it was funny and everyone laughed. So I think that was a success. Cougar not nominating me back. Well, I don't know, man. He could be taking his time. fucking enjoying life, smelling a rose or something, and you were like, pounce on Fredo. Wow. And yeah, day one, I don't know what's what. There could be a snow queen, so I lied to everybody day one. But I lie to everybody day one, even on every script. It doesn't really matter. But yeah. Yeah.
3's the number.
I think we should sleep. I don't think, unless there's a snow queen, then we can't. Like,
3's enough. Fredo's now on the block.
Blight Dragon, as a fellow Floridian, I cannot believe you would.
I moved out of Florida a long time ago, but Fredo or Motaro or possibly Violet are my last demon candidates, and I do think we probably should kill today.
If I'd known you were
yeah, but if we're wrong and there's a Baba Yaga, we lose. Or
Oh, Pat, I was watching your
Bringing
hand. You dropped, I was gonna
this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Fredo has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
No. No.
Okay,
I
so
still
there
think
goes
that's a
my
good
time.
kill. I think.
So I
All right.
still have to try to win.
You still gotta try to win. I mean, you have power, but you still got responsibility.
Yeah, it's the win condition is complicated at this point. So
Yes, it is.
I liked Fredo. Fredo was a good demon candidate for me. I've sold my ship down the river with Motaro just for the day one thing. So GG if it's Motaro. So I think I have to Merryweather someone else to deny the kill there. And oh man, it's so tough because I kill myself and I miss the Merryweather, then they get a curse kill and I die. We wake up on 2 evil wins.
Sure.
If I sink, they have to kill me, and so I might as well just off myself at night anyways to get the demon loss condition first. So I think the only way I win is Merryweather. So I'm Merryweather Violet, and then we'll see how the night plays.
All right, Merryweather Violet it is. All right.
Cheers.
Thank you. Hey, look at that. Step 1 complete. Violet has now been cursed and uncursed twice this game. All right, Motaro. Home stretch is finally here.
Hey, yeah, I just realized something. If what Cougar is saying is true, him and I cannot die.
Yeah.
Because of Eric.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So you're confirming that. Okay.
Yeah, as long as the genie's in play, no demons can die. Like the demon is essentially any alive demon or whichever demon is being executed at the time. Yeah. I mean, that's how I would rule it for sure.
So he's claiming to be a big bad wolf Merryweather. In the night order, if I target him again and he dies, does that remove the person? Does his if he Merryweather
I know what you're saying, right? If he has Merryweather ability and you target him and he dies, his Merryweather ability would drop off at that moment.
So if he picked Violet,
the curse would have already been removed by now. There's no undoing that.
That's what I mean. So okay. Okay. This is really interesting.
It is. I find it interesting.
I'm going to pick Cougar again.
Okay.
And Violet again.
Okay.
I think that's fine if I pick Cougar, right? I'm probably overthinking this. I'm going to pick Cougar and Violet again.
Okay. Perfect.
Right,
Thanks, Motaro. Violet's blocked from being cursed. Cougar's now cursed, but not dead. All right, Cougar, make a kill.
Yeah, it's got to be myself. There's no other way that we could possibly win.
Okay, fair enough.
Cheers.
There we go. Wake up with no deaths in the night. And Cougar's going to be like, oops, I've done an oopsie. In this case, the genie's lamp makes it so neither demon can die. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. All right, here we go. Let's pick him up.
Demon's dead. It's a tie, and ties go to good.
Good morning,
How's that going, Violet?
town. There were no deaths in the night.
That's
2 minutes.
fine, I guess. How?
How?
What?
What's going on, guys?
All the curses are probably dead, so they had to have a delay, maybe.
That could, yeah.
It's the final day.
I think it's still probably.
Let's talk this out. Is it completely new? If they execute Eric today, yeah, even if they execute Eric today, I guess it's not possible. There's no way, right? They execute Eric, then the demons can die. There will at least be one demon alive in Final 2, and it's unwinnable, right? I think sussing it out, it is completely unwinnable at this time. There's 2 demons. Even killing Eric means, yeah.
Does that mean that
I
Violet?
think it's Mataro.
Sorry.
When Mataro's evil, he's
Are we
quick to
counting
kill me.
today's final day?
Steve?
Real quick, I just want to clear something up because I think it's important that this be cleared up real quick. Our game is actually now completely over, and there's no way for it to end in any other way. So I will go ahead and reveal that evil has won. I thought there was still an outside chance, but Chat and I worked through it. It's impossible at this point. Cougar is indeed the good, big, bad wolf with the Merryweather ability, starting as the changeling, who tried to kill himself last night and was unable to because of Pinocchio, the genie's lamp in play, which means that the demon cannot die. And a second demon is in play in Motaro, your Baba Yaga, which means it is impossible in any way for there not to be 2 demons alive. Even if you execute Eric today, there's no way the game ends in anything other than a demon alive in Final 2, and thus evil has won. I did make one small oopsie. I don't know if it's an oopsie necessarily as much as it's like we have to make a decision. But our mother goose was indeed cursed the night that Violet got the information. Cougar did uncurse you last night. And then Motaro cursed you again, but you were protected from the curse thanks to the Merryweather, so you are currently uncursed. But when I gave you information, you got 3 names. I gave you obviously BS info to kind of telegraph that you're in trouble. I registered. Let's just put it this way. Fredo was indeed a poison apple. I thought I could just register one of them as a poison apple, but not Fredo, and give you a real one in it. But then I think it should be more like Savant. It should be all false, so it should be none of them. So I think that was probably, if not a mistake, something that we need to change, because you just got BS information, kind of. Fredo was a poison apple. Johnny Ace was your Sandman, who learned that one of your neighbors was cursed. That was Blight Dragon, your Sleeping Beauty, believing that Blight Dragon was the Huntsman. So you did die. You were started cursing, which is why you were able to die. I thought it was beautiful that the Sandman and the Sleeping Beauty found their way next to each other. Pat was the Jill, not the big bad wolf, not evil, not the demon for once, who learned that Neutral Steve was Jack. Neutral Steve was cursed by Motaro and learned that Cougar, the changeling, was the Jill. And there's a 1% chance that Cougar decided to go as Jill, and I thought that would have been very, very awesome had it happened. Mark was your Mad Hatter, who did not nominate or vote the entire game, giving no information to evil. McKay was indeed the Dear Lady who was executed. Sorry, McKay. And Ash was actually your starting Merryweather, who did do some heavy lifting, did actually lift a curse off of Violet at one point. And I think another time you might have protected someone that was targeted, but then you yourself were targeted and you did not uncurse yourself and thus died. And that was an interesting game of the Grim Fairy Tale.
I was telling the truth. I did try to kill myself last night.
Well, to be clear, Cougar, you didn't get the ability until after you came out like that in the day. You got it that night.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. I read that exactly correctly then.
Technicalities.
Well, you had to claim to have gotten it to get it. Yeah.
It was probably the easiest path to getting it at that point.
Yeah.
So I was seeding it throughout the day, but literally I went to Motaro first conversation, first day, and just said, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. And if I get taken to, if I hit the demon, say la vie. But yeah, I forgot about Genie's lamp and I had no idea. Like we didn't ever test Motaro, so we had no idea.
And I cursed you night 1, by the way.
I just read Motaro is good. I had Mark on my evil team. That's what threw me off. So I would have voted on either Motaro or Fredo, but I honestly thought Fredo was the demon over Motaro. So
Motaro,
Oh, thanks,
when we
Blake.
got tokens, Motaro, you smiled.
Yeah, Violet, I said I think Mataro's the demon. Mataro, when you're evil, you're always quick to nom me. I find too. So.
Oh yeah. I don't want you executed any other time.
Mataro only wants to be the one nominating you and executing you.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So chat currently is of the opinion that like Genie's Lamp needs to change, potentially turning off in Final 3. I don't think you can make that change because if you ever execute the demon and they don't die, you just re-execute them in Final 3 and win. It basically gives the Genie's Lamp no power if you turn it off at some point in the game.
True, because there was another protection that might have been not Genie's Lamp. I can't remember what the hell it was, but I have to.
Or there has to be a townsfolk that can take out Genie's Lamp then.
Yeah, it's called executing the Genie.
Or another protection roll, an execution protection. That way we're not sure.
So Genie's
I honestly, that's the other way to go. But I like the unambiguity. Personally, I like the unambiguity of if you survive execution, you're the demon. But that could just be wrong. I'm not saying I'm 100% right on that, but I find that aspect of it somewhat interesting. But I don't know how to balance.
Cannot die.
Woodman is kind of the anti-Genie's.
The Rumpelstiltskin, that's true.
Yeah, but there's no like.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Sailor,
Rumpelstiltskin, but
lady.
they're still the demon.
Yeah, there's no sailor or tea lady.
No, there is no way to survive execution other than that. Listen, this is what we have the Discord for. If you guys got ideas, I want to hear them, right? We did a lot of this. This feedback was based on a lot of the ideas that people gave and things that worked. I'm not claiming Genie's Lamp is perfect balance. I think it's, I think there is weeks. Genie's Lamp remained unchanged, probably much to a lot of people's chagrin. I did make a small mistake at the start of the game. Fredo actually started with the magic mirror. And then I realized that I messed up the outsider count. So we pivoted Fredo to Poisoned Apple in place of the magic mirror. So there was a little more cursing than I thought. But, you know, this was like an extreme edge case. And the game went really fast, though.
Hence giving Cougar
because
yeah,
I think this particular
That's what I was bluffing.
bag lends itself to evil, like really steamrolling. But like this is
Potentially,
and sometimes bags just happen that way.
Yeah.
PSA, Changeling, don't go for good demon. Just saying. I was trying to win for good. I was playing it out, and I tried to kill myself.
Cougar. This is how we learn.
This is how we learn.
I appreciate you playtesting exactly that scenario for us.
And to be fair, as soon as I got the token, I knew I was going to try to go red. I just had to figure out what iteration I could make a believable story for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty silly.
And Steve, I'd say give the ability upgrade Little Pig and Prince Charming to prevent execution as well.
But then we're back in that like BMR. I think we're stepping on BMR a little bit. No.
I mean, what?
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Steve, I've suggested this before, but I'd love to see Jack and Jill change to abilities that say one of them cannot die at night if the other one's alive, and the other one can't be executed if the other one's alive.
Yeah, I think that at least something I considered for this. I was looking at Jack and Jill because I know there's a lot of feedback on that, but ultimately I didn't change it. But I'm not 100% convinced that like they're just they're good and boring right now. They're boring is the problem.
But if Motaro had been executed and survived, then everyone would know that he'd be the last person they go for at the end, hoping that they killed the Genie.
The flip side of like saying you don't like if you survive execution of the demon, then everyone knows the last day is just that. It's you're just forced to execute that one person, which is also feels better.
And that's why good needs protection from execution as well to make it less to make that not happen and still turn off Genie's Lamp at 3, which I think is the better.
Yeah, and Steve, the evil team here has multiple deaths, can protect themselves. Aren't you already kind of stumping on BMR a little bit with the evil team?
I just meant the surviving. I mean, the surviving execution aspect, right? Like that. It is. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's do it that way. I think the other way that we talked about with demon and it was like let the demon die but keep their ability. So the Genie's Lamp functions to keep the demon alive past death. So then you don't survive execution. But all it does is really the genie's. You just had to execute the genie's lamp and the demon to win.
Okay.
So the
It's
genie's
not
lamp
quite
basically,
like it's still alive.
the genie's lamp while alive basically gives the demon Zomboul-ish.
Basically, yeah. Which is still like kissing BMR a little bit.
You don't want to go BMR, but you want to go Zomboul?
I'm just saying it's a way to function. It keeps the genie's lamp functionally similar without the downside of in Final 3 you just execute whoever survived execution earlier in the
It's
game,
just a
right?
second life. It's a second
Yeah,
life on a different person.
Yeah, it's a different person you have to execute. You don't have to go for the demon twice. You need to go for the demon and that minion. So it is at least distinct from Zomboul.
It's
if you execute
you're not
the dead
executing
demon,
corpses,
you
right?
haven't killed the genie's lamp.
So that's
You don't really have any
Doesn't
points.
matter,
You
yeah.
just have the cursed.
it's worth considering something like that. I think that was something that we floated last time when we were talking about ideas. But there's a lot of room to go. I don't think everything is perfectly intertwined, but I like seeing some of the interplay of some of these characters and the way things worked. I was really hoping that Merryweather and Sandman would have like partnered up, but it didn't get that far because poor Sandman did not survive very far. Sorry, Johnny.
Oh, you don't have to apologize. That's for McKay to apologize for.
It's okay,
right,
you got it all works out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go to break. We're gonna have some people stick around for game 2. It'll probably be a smaller game because it's later in the night, but stick around. We'll play one more, and then I'll get the script cleaned up a little bit and post it to the Discord tonight. A lot of people were asking, where do I get this version? We only have the older version available at this time, but this one will go up either at the end of the stream or in the morning whenever I can get around to posting it. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna run a quick ad break, and we'll be back. All right, welcome back to game 2. We got some new faces. I will say, I think almost everyone in the circle probably meta that we were going to have a Baba Yaga in the last game. I don't. If you were surprised by that, I don't think you know our chat very well. I went to chat. I said, chat, I don't think we should do a Baba Yaga because everyone's going to think we're going to do it. And chat was still like, you still should do it because it's awesome. So we did it knowing that people were going to do it, to like know it was coming, and you know it worked out. So I mean, it worked out in that it didn't seem to hurt the Baba Yaga's chances, but it was interesting to see that. So, but second game, all hands are off. We got all the new mechanics tested and seen in action, so I can do literally anything that my mind's desired, unless chat forces my hand again by redeeming channel points, which is entirely possible. But I will try to get this game going as fast as we reasonably can without making too many mistakes. I have made a few already, but nothing as bad as the very first game where I ended the first game in like 30 seconds after the first night to a Rumpelstiltskin guess from a player that was not a townsfolk. Anyhow, you guys stay here. I'm going to go build a bag and we'll get going. All right, chat. Are you going to force my hand? I'm cool with a Big Bad Wolf. I think Big Bad Wolf is great. I think Snow Queen could be a good time. The new Snow Queen could be awesome. We could do an unreliable narrator. I want to be evil. I'm Evil Steve. Why don't I help evil? We could just do another Baba Yaga and not put the poison apple in and see how it goes. That would be the least thing that they would expect, right? So Alpha Ferret, the new queen it's essentially the same. It's each night star, choose a player and guess the role. If you are correct, you may keep guessing. If you guess wrong, nobody dies. If you stop, all correct guesses die. So this is the Snow Queen can keep guessing and compress their luck, but they have to stop in order for their kills to go through. So they either keep pressing their luck or they just stop. They still learn if they're correct or not. So like it kind of builds that who's who as the game goes on. But yeah. The fear before was that Snow Queen could just end the game too fast because they just keep guessing and stuff. But now that they have to stop at a certain point, maybe it's less important. So Snow Queen without a magic mirror would be a very interesting. I don't mind doing an unreliable narrator. Let's do an unreliable narrator. A Snow Queen and a poisoned apple. Unreliable narrator makes me a minion, which is fun. Town does not learn that I'm a minion, no. But all of my choices can be, they have to be truthful, but they can be in a way to help evil, including bag building, theoretically. So let's put 3 little pigs. Correct. Yes, Kitty. If the Snow Queen guesses wrong, then nobody dies that night. They still know who was right and who was wrong, so they can go back later nights. We're going to do 3 little pigs because I think it's less threatening to a Snow Queen. A Sandman. You know what? I haven't done a seer yet. Let's do a seer. We're going to do a Goldilocks. I feel like maybe Goldilocks and Red Riding Hood step on each other too much, but I don't know. Let's do a Mother Goose. We're going to do a Pinocchio. We're going to do a Changeling. But I got a surprise for you. And do I want to do a Cheshire Cat? I don't think I want to do a Cheshire Cat. I'll do a Sleeping Beauty. A Sleeping Beauty Sandman. Sleeping Beauty Jack or Jill is also fun. Okay, let me just take the cat out of the bag. The reason I don't want to do a Cheshire Cat is because as the unreliable narrator, I'm going to make a townsfolk evil. So I kind of thought about making an evil changeling and seeing what they do with that. That'll be one of my rule breaks. So I don't want 2 extra evils. Although it's not really 2 extra evils because I'm not in the game, right? So at best, even if they're both evil, it's just the same amount of evils that Cheshire Cat could be. So, okay, I'm sold. Is 3 Little Pigs too mean? Oh my God, Fack. You know what? You're probably right. In a changing will probably destroy. I don't have to honor the demon thing though, right? Like we don't have to honor it as easily as we did last game. Oh, 3 Little Pigs and 1 evil. So you don't think evil changeling then? We'll take evil changeling out of the mix. Okay. I don't know what an evil little pig does, but sure. 3 Little Pigs, 1's evil. Which one's evil? Brick house or straw or woods? Okay. I still need 1 more extra townsfolk because of unreliable narrator. We no longer have a Sleeping Beauty, so I don't know that I want a Sandman. I can still do a straight up Sandman. Fuck it, let's do a Prince Charming. Or Changeling. Prince Charming. Prince Charming and Little Pigs is probably a bit much. Okay, we'll do a Changeling. All right, let's pass out these characters. We're gonna make 1 Little Pig evil. We can choose which one it is once we see the thing. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I got some ideas. So I am the unreliable narrator. We have Motaro, Talros, and Eric. So Motaro's already evil. Let's make a Typhon at home. We'll start Cougar as good. Pinocchio, Cheshire Cat. Goldilocks is going to learn all 3 Little Pigs. Hot, cold. So this would be just right, cold, and hot. Oh my God, it's Pat. We still have a rule break. Keep in mind we have a rule break. We still have 1 rule break we need to keep in our back pocket. Bluffs. Dear Lady. Woodsman. Jack. All right, I think this is about the best we can do. And it should be interesting. All right, let's go back to him.
Highly offended.
Oh, that's what.
Steve came back to that highly offended comment right there.
And me telling Kratos.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, you should now have your rolls. The story begins.
Good night.
Good luck. Have fun, everybody.
So you guys think chat thought it was funny and put in another Yaga Babble? Not Yaga Babble, Baba Yaga.
Was I supposed to get the unreliable narrator token?
No, all right. Seriously though,
Mark,
last game.
Mark, do you want Mataro to nominate you again?
They're gonna kill me.
I mean, I think
anyway.
Mataro's going to do that regardless.
Mark, whenever you.
Hi, Steve.
You know, Pat, when I saw it landed on you, I felt a little bad for you.
Hey, I knew I was playing with fire sticking around for game 2.
Yeah.
At this point,
that's
it's just fun.
yeah. So I will let you know that your minion is Mathblade, which should help communicate things.
Okay.
And that's your only minion because guess what? I'm your unreliable narrator, so I'm on your side. We're gonna do this together, buddy.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate the help.
Yeah. So we'll find some interesting ways to use my rule breaking to keep you alive. Like I'm considering like letting somebody else survive execution that's not the demon. I think that'll drive people crazy.
That would be funny. Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So your bluffs are Dear Lady, Woodsman, and Jack.
Hold on. Woodsman, and then Jack. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think I can work with that and see what happens. People will probably execute me, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll find a way to save you. All right. Thanks, Pat.
All right. Thanks.
Let's go to Mathblade real quick. Hey,
Hello.
Mathblade, you get to be the poison apple. You get to give somebody a little bit of temptation. You are going to learn that Pat is the demon. Surprise, surprise, sometimes, right?
Okay.
And there are no other minions because I am, in fact, the unreliable narrator.
Alrighty.
So I'm on your side. We're going to do this together. We're in this together.
We are in this together. All right, chat. Give him all sorts of fun ideas.
Yes, I need fun ideas.
So while we're thinking about things, I'm going to go ahead and pick Neutral Steve. Just because Neutral Steve needs his damsel shoes, and since there's no damsel, and I can't pick Ninja Nina to get a damsel shoe, Neutral Steve's the closest person.
That works for me. All right, Neutral Steve it is. Thanks, Mathblade.
Cool. Thank you.
You can do the thing where you're like, no, like shake your head, no. Like they point around the circle and you like tell them no, and then you say yes. I think that's definitely a rule break though, right? I'm gonna go tell Eric a little something. Hey Eric, I got a fun little bonus for you. You are a little pig, that part is true. But you, Eric, you're an evil little piggy. You're the bad little piggy.
There is a bad little piggy. I love it.
Yes. So have fun with that, and I'm curious to see what you can build out of that.
Sounds good. Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. So, Goldilocks learns the role. So I'm gonna give Talros, Eric. So Mataro, Talros, Eric. I'm gonna say little pig, which is exactly right, exactly correct. One has to be the wrong character, but the right alignment. And so I think for one of them, I would probably give. what do we want to do? If we give all good, one of them has to be evil, right? So we can give an evil. Actually, we just give them all good. That's perfect. If we give them all good, that's going to cause so much confusion. So we say Little Pig, we say Mad Hatter, and we say, what's something that's not in play? Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood. Okay, this is going to be fun. All right, Johnny Ace. This is one of the wordiest characters that I think is around. But you get the gist of how it works. I'll explain it for you and for chat who might be seeing it for the first time.
So
right?
you are going to tell me 3 people. Let's say you'll say Fredo is the X, Pat is the Y, Mathblade is the Z. One of them is exactly correct.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is the wrong character but the right alignment, so it could be a different evil character, I guess.
Yep.
If you tell me an evil person, or one is the wrong character and the wrong alignment. So a good someone who you're showing me as a good character, good alignment, or evil character, evil alignment could be the opposite.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Awesome.
All right. Are you ready?
And ready as I'll ever be.
Motaro is the Little Pig.
Okay. Yep.
Talros is the Red Riding Hood.
Okay. Are you Red Riding Hood? There you are.
And Eric is...
Yeah.
I had this written down and then I didn't write it down. I said, I'll remember. Eric is the Seer.
Eric is the Seer. Okay, so that's good, because at least one of them is evil. Sweet. All right.
Wait, let me just make sure that that vibes with the
Okay. Yeah. It's all good.
No, okay, wait. Eric is not the Seer.
Eric is not the Seer. Okay.
Eric is the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, I don't like that. That's worse. Hey, wait.
It's a little ruder, but I had to double check. But that is the correct thing I said I was going to say, and I said it wrong. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, so we gave wrong alignment, wrong character type for Eric. I can't say Eric is the townsfolk because he is, so I had to give an outsider. Tauros got a right alignment, wrong character, and Motaro was exactly right. Okay, perfect. Done. Mark's gonna learn none of his neighbors are cursed. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Mr. Sandman, sing me how's it go? Mr. Sandman, sing me a song. Do. Dream me a dream. Okay, yeah, there you go. I don't know lyrics to songs. So during the night, you get to peek into other people's dreams and see what they're dreaming about and how many people are having nightmares. But tonight, you learn that none of your neighbors are cursed.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Enjoy. All right, Rigatoni. Welcome. You get to be the Seer. I don't think we've seen the Seer in play, right? Because the Seer is kind of a new role tonight, kind of like our Dreamer replacement in a way.
I love it. I was truly like, of the roles I was manifesting this was the one I wanted, just because it seems so fun. I love like that Dreamer type of role.
Nice. It's I don't know if it's better or worse than Dreamer, but it's definitely fun and interesting, and I'm excited to see how you do it. And on night 1, you have 0 to go on. So what are you gonna do?
You know, I'm probably going to have as good of a chance of being accurate on night 1 as I will any other night.
Fair.
I think something that could give me better odds is trying to choose Pat as any of the demons. I think that is probably likely.
Okay.
I think instead, though, I'm going to hope that one of my neighbors is the Little Pig who can protect me. I'm going to hope that Eric is the Little Pig.
All right, you pick Eric as the Little Pig, and you get thumbs up. That is correct.
Oh my!
Can you believe it?
Ooh, this is good. Oh, I love this. Thank you.
Enjoy. That's gonna be so fun. God, that's gonna be so fun. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. He almost got the demon night one. Rewrite. That would have been my break and say no, right? If he picked Pat as the Snow Queen, I would have said no. That would have been our rule break right there. All right. That's everything. Right? Seer went, Pinocchio went, Sandman went, Cheshire Cat doesn't need to go. Goldilocks went, Little Pig doesn't go, Poison Apple went. Yeah, perfect. Let's wake him up.
Oh, fucking
Good morning, players. A new chapter has begun, and their story begins, as so many do, with the death of the hero. Evil Steve was killed by a demon in the night. One of you did it. Please avenge me and take out my sword and kill the new demon. I'm gonna give you guys. We want to get to a faster game. I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes on the first day.
Oh no, not Evil Steve.
How rude.
Oh.
The last time I hard claimed to you, you claimed that meant I was evil. So do I hard claim to you, or do I give you multiples? What's going to work for you, Mataro?
You could do whatever you want. You're the poor person who coined the word. Let's not do this on stream, by the way. We'll do this later, but you can do whatever you want.
I'm happy to claim I'm the seer.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you Goldilocks, Little Pig, or Seer.
Each night, choose a player in a row. Okay. Were we one of your picks, Chunky?
No.
Okay. All right. Later.
Has a container in it.
Your icon has a container in it. Fun.
I think that's vague enough.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that could be.
And I think
Okay.
that's only one evil roll, thankfully.
Yeah. Okay. God, what am trying to figure out how to describe mine. I'll say that mine.
You can always describe it by name.
I could.
How's it going?
Good, good, good.
What would you like to tell me?
I've hard claimed to one of your neighbors, the only person I've spoken
Okay.
with. So I am going to tell you the same as yesterday. My ability has a P in it.
Ability
And
has a
it's
P.
not an evil ability. It's one of the 3 good abilities with a P in it.
Okay. So in the name.
In the name. So that would be basically Prince Charming, Little Pig, or Pinocchio.
Gotcha.
What about Genie's lamp?
I will say I am the seer, the mother goose, or the deer lady for fun.
Seer, Mother Goose, or Dear Lady. All right, cool.
Sweet.
All right, thanks.
No, I'm gonna stick to the deer lady. I just gotta get my bluff better.
Steve, you spooked him. He was about to tell me.
And I'm just nope.
Look,
Sticking.
look, chat, cover your ears. Just tell me, whisper it to me.
Here, I'll mute the stream real quick.
I will tell you.
I wasn't about to mute the stream.
Little Pig.
Dear lady.
Dear lady. Okay.
Yeah. Glad I'm not your neighbor.
Oh, yeah, of course. Thank you.
The new player curse.
I got such a good townsfolk. I'm
Oh.
the Sandman.
You want to try again?
I'm Mother Goose.
That works better because I'm the Sandman. Thank you.
Thanks.
Script. That's all I'm gonna do.
I didn't read it until I got here. You
All right.
took me longer than that.
Welcome back to town. Anyone want to tell some stories? Hopefully they're not as vulgar as the ones we heard last game, but I can't stop you, and it's your personal responsibility. I'll start with the first hand I saw, Mathwit.
I would like to tell a story. This is a story about how Mataro, Cougar, and Mark Z went on a went on a quest to find out what the role Mathblade would be was. They went all over town and ended up discovering that Mathblade could not be a townsfolk, outsider, minion, or demon because he was just too swingy. So they just made him a storyteller eventually. The end.
Story heard. Well done.
Yeah, I'm going to say Steve and Mataro went up the hill to replenish their stash of grass. Steve fell down and broke his crown. Mataro fell on his incredible rat-like metallic tail.
You needed the ass at the end.
I think where Eric started last game and where Eric ended this game, we are all happier for it. But ass would have been fine. Ass would have been fine. Mark.
I'll tell a story of Eric with a bucket full of questionable substance who handed the trader who did not accept it.
Sorry, what was the second name?
Eric with his bucket of a mentionable substance tried to hand it to Fredo, who would not accept the
Fredo. Perfect.
No,
Heard.
I don't want that bucket.
Neutral Steve?
Yes, I'd like to tell a story about Chachungi's internet connection. But more learning about Chachungi themselves, obviously. I really, really, really need to hear more about Eric's stories. So give me more of the Eric stories.
Heard. Johnny Ace.
Quick question, because I just want clarity. Mother Goose says choose story with 3 players. So I can't make my story involve Evil Steve.
I am not mechanically a player in this game, correct?
Okay.
I am functionally I'm a storytellers and players too. Shout out to storytellers.
Yes. Well, you could be the unreliable narrator. That's why I wanted to.
I could be, but I'm still not a valid target for a Mother Goose, unfortunately.
Okay. My story is very confused between.
Chat, let me know if we should
Eric
change
and
that.
Z.
Should we allow you to do the storyteller? And Heard.
I also reject that bucket.
I'll tell a story about Chachungi, Big Chungus, who's the best of us. That's all.
Heard. Sweet. Noms are open. Johnny Ace.
I nominate Eric.
Tell us why.
Reasons.
Eric?
That's very interesting, given... Well, that's fine. You guys want to vote for me, that's fine. I got a good roll, but... Do it.
6 is the number.
Is there anything other than reasons?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk tomorrow then.
4 is not enough. Fredo.
I want to test a little experiment here. Fredo nominates Mark Z.
Tell us why, Fredo.
All right. I like this. All right, this is good. Let's let this go.
Mark?
I'd like to live one day, please.
Mark requests to live for 1 day. 6 is the number.
More than one.
More than one,
That's
at
a
least
fair
one.
request. That's a fair request.
Today.
You can kill me at night, right?
High five.
2 is not enough. Mark is safe. Rigatoni?
Can I nominate Johnny Ace?
Yes, you can. Tell us why.
No reason.
Johnny Ace?
Less than even reasons.
6 is the number.
Great, you're gonna execute me first again? Awesome. Awesome. I actually have a good one this time. All right.
2 is not enough.
Oh, Frigatoni's the demon. They're gonna kill me. I just realized.
Oh.
I'll nominate Chachungi.
All right. Tell us why.
No reason, but new players to the stream often get evil, so let's test that
Chichungi?
I would strongly advise against this course of action.
6 is a number.
This nom is not good.
Strongly advise.
Would you tell the truth to me, Chichungi?
Strongly, yes.
3 is not enough.
All right. Now I know
I'm
it's double
thinking he
one.
lied to me, but I think I know why.
Pat?
I'll nominate Fredo.
Sure. Tell us why.
There might be reasons, but I'm under an NDA if there are reasons, so I don't know.
Fredo, do you have an NDA?
No, but I can tell you all those reasons have been redacted.
6 is a number.
It's true though. It's hard to execute people. Except for Fredo, apparently.
It's not hard.
Interesting.
6 is enough. Fredo's now on the block.
Hey, Mathblade, do you want to share why you voted on Fredo?
I voted on Fredo simply just based on the hands that were up. Like, I think most of the southern half of the Grim is probably good based on some of the stories and based on some of the conversations.
Got it. Matara nominates Mathblade.
Tell us why.
Mathblade wanted an explanation on Johnny's nomination and just got Fredo on the block. I think Fredo just got on the block because of nom fatigue. I think Mathblade's evil.
Mathblade, your defense?
If I get on the block and lift it, it will also because of non-fatigue.
7 is the number.
If there's a tie, I will vote.
Do I protect Mathblade here, like as the execution? Is it worth protecting Mathblade? 7 is enough. Mathblade's now on the block.
Interesting.
I guess I better do this now. I claim Woodsman, and I pick Fredo.
Mathblade claims Woodman and picks Fredo. Thank you.
Okay.
We can leave it. But I do think that was either A, a lift, or B, just a lot of non-fatigue.
Really wanted to do it. Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Mathblade has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
I don't think that was a lift. I could see it being.
Okay. I really wanted to back up Mathblade's play there, and killing Fredo would have been an amazing way to do that and really, really thrown everyone else off the track of what's going on. But I've already blown one of my things, and I feel like I need to use it to protect Pat more than I need to back up Mathblade at this point. But backing up a Woodsman was one of the bucket list unreliable narrators I wanted to do.
I think I found the answer to why I got on the block and Mataro's evil.
No, I just thought it was weird that you needed to just... Johnny, who'd you nominate?
Eric.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that you needed to... Right now I'm just building Chef 1 and Eric's...
Hey, Tauros. Go ahead and pick one of your alive neighbors. I guess I should say living neighbors if we're getting correct. But the little pig has been updated. You actually can extend out a little bit.
I would like to protect Chichungi.
Chichungi it is. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Eric. You get to pick. We've changed the little pig. It can actually go to your living neighbor, so you can pick one of your living neighbors to protect.
Living neighbors.
Yep. So it jumps to Pat and to Rigatoni.
I'm going to pick Pat.
All right, Pat. It is. Thank you. Hey, Matara, which one of your neighbors is going to get protected?
You know what? Johnny Ace said no, so Fredo.
Fredo it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very cool.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Pat. I really, really so badly wanted to back up Mathblade's Woodsman, but I feel like at this point I need to protect you more than I need to back up Mathblade. So I want to keep some of my help in my pocket.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. not the best start in the world, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So yeah, you get to pick a player and then guess their roll. And if you're right, they die, and you can keep going, or you can press your luck, or you can stop there and let all your correct guesses die.
Well, currently I have 4 tokens down, and one of them is math blades. So I don't.
Not gonna help you.
I don't feel great about
killing math blade would have been a good play, but not necessarily anymore.
Yeah, that's not possible anymore, unfortunately.
Fortunately, yeah.
Sure, let's try this. I will guess Johnny Ace as the seer.
Johnny Ace is the seer. Nope.
All right, whatever.
All right. Good night.
Cool. Thanks.
Good night. All right. Steve did. It was Eric and Chichungi. I just want to make sure. Hey, Steve, just checking. I heard 2 names. It was Eric and Chichungi. Is that right? All right. Perfect. Thank you. Mark is going to learn. Oh, actually, Neutral Steve is no longer cursed because of the poison apple dying, which is good. I think, do we ever want curses to be generic enough to persist past the character that created them? I don't know, but for now it is. They are tracked by character. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
None of your neighbors are cursed.
Okay. Thanks.
Enjoy. Here we go, Tony. 1 down. Let's see if you can get more.
So many to go. Gosh, I should have told Eric before I looked super suspicious. I'm going to. Pat told me his icon has sticks in it. I don't think he's the seer, for obvious reasons.
Sure.
Maybe he was hinting at Deer Lady for the antler. So I'm gonna see if Pat's the Deer Lady.
All right, you choose Pat and Deer Lady, and you learn. Yes.
I have to be cursed. There's
no way.
No. God, I never trust my info. Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks. Yo.
Hi, Steve.
Please tell me you were like insinuating that you're the Deer Lady.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, then we're good.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Cool. Thanks, Pat.
I won't ask what that means. Thanks.
No, I mean, yeah. That was a better use of the thing, right? So perfect. Let's wake him up.
But that weed is.
Good morning, everyone. There were no deaths in the night. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There was always really good hydroponic top shelf back in the 80s. Just
I'm hoping you can help me figure out if I am cursed.
I do not have a rule that interacts with cursedness.
Well, through the
Cursedness.
powers that be, the mystical beyond, I seer picked you night 1 because I wanted to hope one of my neighbors was the little pig, and I was told that you were the little pig night 1.
That is correct. And I have 2 other hard claim and a soft claim of seer. That's interesting.
I have gotten 2 yeses, and I hate that because that just means either I'm just getting super lucky or the second one was false.
Well, you should have been ambiguous with me, and I would have confirmed my role to you if you had said you were the seer and you checked me. I would have just doubted it.
Oh, that's fair.
I chose Pat last night, though, not you.
Okay, that's fair. I got a seer yes on Pat. I won't say his role. So.
Good roll though.
Yeah.
Okay, then should I just continue in that direction?
I would switch it.
All right, I'll switch to you. Sounds
okay.
good.
Thanks.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to stop lying about being the seer. Then this is fine.
Yeah, as long as we don't execute you, it's fine.
Yep.
Grash, what is Fredo trying to be? I need to follow Fredo and find out. Yeah.
I love it.
Prince Charming then, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. It's like I'm a monk, but like I fucking take the bullet for you, I guess.
Hey, but that's confirmatory in a way.
True. I guess.
Yeah, like if someone's super trusted, you can just pick that person.
But like, say like the Baba curses someone, and then the poison apple is the one that does the other curse. Since the demon was part of the kill.
Real quick, potential problem: changeling, or what is it? Prince Charming, who is next to a little pig who protects each other. Unkillable outside of curses, correct? Might be a potential problem.
Been better. I was kind of hoping not to have to do that day one.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. What's up for you?
Everybody else is giving me Dear Lady, so I'm giving everybody else Dear Lady. At least today.
Well, I'm not going to give you Dear Lady. I'm going to give you Woodsman.
Okay, I'll give you Goldilocks.
Well, good luck with your stuff.
Yeah, the more thought was like, little pig only protects from the demon, not curses. So like in theory, like a poisoned apple curse can kill a little pig, right? If it comes from a curse, like not the demon cursing.
There's no way. Like I'm told.
All right, welcome back.
We got it, Mark.
We can talk tomorrow. We need
You
more.
kill Mataro.
Johnny Ace.
I'd like to nominate myself.
Sure. Tell us why.
I figure if I nominate and vote on myself, I'll gain social trust.
All right. 6 votes to give Johnny Ace the social trust that they desire.
We all trust you.
Look at this. We're all voting in confidence of you. You have all of our confidence.
I very much appreciate that.
5 is not enough. Social confidence has been registered.
What's wrong with you? You think I'm gonna vote on myself?
The slight look away as his hand dropped.
Come on. Negative balance on social cred.
Well, I don't know what I expected.
Some social debt right there.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm fine with everybody thinking I'm evil. I won't even. You guys can talk to me if you want or not. Keep me alive, evil. I don't mind. It will be good for me.
Oh my! What is this play? Oh no! Don't mind dying. Oh no!
No, because now you're gonna want to kill me, which means I'm fine with it. But
Yeah, because you dropped the last vote on yourself,
means,
dude. What do you
yeah,
want?
it means evil is never gonna kill me, which is perfect.
Mataro?
I will nominate Mark.
Yeah, tell us why.
Mark is claiming an evil bluff. Mark is also, I think he was seen by a mother goose as a, a magic mirror. And also, socially, just read very evil to me. It was really troubling, my conversation with him.
Mark?
We had a 5-7 conversation. I've told Pashungi, Cougar, and Matt my role. If you want to kill me, that's fine, but I'm a good townsfolk that's worth keeping.
6 is the number.
Does the Mother Goose want to speak up and collaborate?
There's no Mother Goose that saw me. That's bullshit.
All right, fine.
I think Mataro's
He's
just
not enough.
evil.
I'm
Cougar
concerned
will
by a
nominate
Goldilocks math plate, so
Mataro.
let's not go there.
Was that Cougar?
Mataro, please.
Sure.
Nominate.
Yeah, tell us why.
Hey, Mataro, only one of us can do the changeling into good demon play, so I don't know what you got going on, but it stinks.
It stinks because I'm rolling in my own filth. I'm a little pig. And I outed that to a Goldilocks, and I'm confirmed by Goldilocks. So I'm just having a little bit of fun here because, whatever. I don't know if I'm protecting evil. Well, I know one of my neighbors is not evil, but yeah, you could execute me if you want, but this is not evil. It's just a waste of time.
6 is a number.
Again, does anybody want to collaborate with that and speak up?
Anyone speak up for Mataro? No? Yes?
Well, my ability says one of Mataro's neighbors is not a minion.
6
Doesn't mean that he's not a
is
demon.
enough.
Someone else told me that they were the Goldilocks confirming Mataro, but I know that looks evil, so...
Well, they also don't want to speak up for Mataro, so...
I could say who it is, but I don't want to out their role. And they pinged me today saying that they trust me because I hard claimed Little Pig to them immediately.
Well, if they believe you, it'd be a good time to speak
Final
up.
call.
Yeah, but it doesn't work when everyone thinks you're evil.
Bringing this day to a close in 3,
Maybe
2,
you done fucked up.
1. Mataro has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Who voted
Mataro
on
would
that,
have
by the way?
very lucky the way it works. Also,
Okay,
Talra,
okay.
you're either evil or a different character than I got.
It's going on what?
One of my other pigs.
I
As his
haven't
heir,
spoken to you, so
I
what you
nominated.
got?
Fredo is claiming to be Prince Charming. We'll see if he does enough to earn that. Cougar was not nominated yet, so Cougar never changes. We'll go Taros.
There were literally 5 seconds.
Hello, Taros. Who are we protecting tonight?
Chungi again, please.
Chungi it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Eric. Who are we protecting?
I'm going the other direction with Riga this night.
All right. I saw a little bit of that conversation.
Already.
Rigatoni it is. Perfect. Thank you. Maybe he's trying to buy himself some social cred or something. I don't know. All right. Let's see if Pat can do it.
Hi, Steve.
All right, Pat. How are we feeling so far?
I think I might get a kill tonight, but we'll see.
Okay.
I'm going to guess Eric as a little pig.
Yes. Would you like to keep guessing?
No, I think I'll stop there.
All right. Eric as a little pig, it is.
All right. Thank you,
Perfect.
Steve.
Thanks. Well, he killed. So we've used both our rule breaks. We made an evil townsfolk, and we had Pat seared as the deer lady. So we've used both of our rule breaks. Yes, actually, Steve does get info tonight after the kills. He will get information tonight. On night, so he did 2 players, which means he gets his info on night 3, which it is night 3. So yeah, Steve will get his info tonight. Good call. I gotta remember to put that token down. And we go there right now. Demons don't learn about evil townsfolk, right? Like Eric's not a minion, so he wasn't communicated the information. So if I was to make Eric evil and tell Pat, that's technically 2 rule breaks, and I didn't want to use both rule breaks. Although you can make the case as a storyteller, I can say things to my player like a minion, but I think I'm trying to like limit what I can do. All right. So Little Pig and Pinocchio. Hey, Mother Goose getting information on night 3. I think that's a first. I've seen someone go for the full thing.
You know I'm not going to live till day 3. I'm not going for all 3. There's no way. I'm surprised I pushed it to 2, to be honest.
Perfect. So you're going to learn Little Pig, and Pinocchio.
Little Pig and Pinocchio's. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. Enjoy. All right. Information's out there. And then we'll go to Mark, who's going to continue to learn 0. What, Mark, why doesn't people just leave you alone? You're never evil. You're just the frame every time.
Yes, I know.
You're going to learn a 0 again. Okay. All the info's good.
Thanks.
Sure. Here we go. All right, Rigatoni. 3 for 3. World's
I
best
feel
seer.
so much pressure. Okay, I think everything Mataro said was a lie, which who could lie in Clocktower?
Yeah.
Let's just double check it though. Is Mark Z the magic mirror?
Is Mark Z the magic mirror? You learn. No.
Okay. Weirdly enough, I'm glad I have a miss. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. So in that world, if Rigatoni is cursed, Mark Z has to be specifically the magic mirror, right? It's kind of interesting the way the seer world kind of shrinks. All right, let's wake him up. Good morning, players, but not for Eric, who died in the night.
That's fine.
3 minutes.
I did.
And I'm the mother goose who told a story about you and Eric.
I am in fact the Pinocchio.
You are in fact the Pinocchio. And Eric hard claimed Little Pig to me first. So when Steve told me Pinocchio and Little Pig, I'm like, either this is an amazing role swap and you're a little pig, or you're just Pinocchio. So
yeah, I am in fact just a little puppet boy.
So for right now, until I hear otherwise, I'm not going to out the roles I saw.
I outed to a Goldilocks immediately, so I don't know. I mean, I guess the Goldilocks could be a Big Bad Wolf Goldilocks or a magic mirror, but yeah, I was just a little pig. I protected Fredo. That's all I have here. Yeah, I don't know anything else. I do want to go talk to the Mother Goose because they said they should have gotten info last night.
Oh, okay. Okay, that sounds good. I'll probably go check Johnny Ace tonight.
If you believe, Johnny Ace, which there's still a chance that we have a Sleeping Beauty, then Johnny's pinging Mataro, Eric, and Talros. Apparently, is what I'm getting.
Okay.
I kind of trust. I kind of trust my neighbors.
Okay.
So that's.
You are muted.
What are you really? You're in a hard claim with Rigatoni.
I'm
hard
Pinocchio.
Huh?
Pinocchio.
Ooh, that's an outsider. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have? Are you? Oh, you're only for execution, so it's not too bad. But do you have someone in mind you're gonna pick?
I think so. I'm thinking Johnny A's currently as the Goldilocks.
If I understand everything, Johnny Ace is the Goldilocks who's confirming you, right, Mataro?
Yeah, I mean Johnny Ace could, in my world, can only be the Goldilocks or the Big Bad Wolf.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Ace is putting too much heat on themselves to not just be the Goldilocks. So I'm just gonna trust they're the Goldilocks.
That's the vibe I've been getting. So that's currently my pick if I get executed. But hopefully that just doesn't happen.
One of my neighbors. But I did get a no last night, which I think I was kind of expecting, so I'm okay with it. But
okay.
Yeah, I don't mind. Here's the thing: Eric's death throws me off because at first we had Mataro and Mathblade dead, which was the cardinal points. So I wanted you and Tauros next, but Eric's death throws that off.
Throws it off. So the symmetry's gone out right out the window.
Or I guess if we go Johnny Ace, it's kind of symmetrical.
It would be, yes. That
would.
That. Okay. The geometry has spoken.
Cool. It was decided. Thanks.
Okay. Do you want anything?
Oh yeah. You should probably tell me your role.
I mean,
too.
I could just leave.
Sorry.
I'm just a dear lady.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Cheers.
Oh.
I think either works.
All right. Welcome back to town, Johnny Ace.
I'd like to nominate Talros.
Sure. Tell us why.
The only remaining Goldilocks ping, and I got 3 goods, so one of them is evil.
Tauros.
Yeah, apparently they got me, Mataro, and Eric. I'm claiming the same thing that Mataro is. Like, if Mataro narrows down my 3s, I gave him Goldilocks, which Johnny Ace is claiming, Little Pig, and something that somebody else in that chat had claimed before me. So it's really easy to narrow down. I've also hard claimed Little Pig to Cougar, so Cougar can also back that up. So yeah, I'd like to kill Johnny Ace today.
Yeah, that's fine. Pertinent, Eric is also claiming Little Pig.
Did Goldilocks see a little pig?
Not for you, no.
That's
No.
interesting. That's interesting because Mother Goose and Seer both saw me as Little Pig.
Oh shit.
5 is the number.
Was I cursed night 1?
Yeah, so Johnny Ace, I think you just got 3 good players. That's it. So
God damn it.
Wait,
read
2 is not enough.
Either that or Talros is evil. Now I will vote on myself. Jesus. Get the hell out of here.
Taros would like to nominate Johnny Ace.
Yeah, sure. Tell us why.
They really want to look evil, and I think this time we should give them 5 extra votes to make sure they get what they.
Johnny Ace.
Yeah, whatever. Like, it's fine. We have enough players to kill me right now, but I would like Talros dead because we are at odds.
5 is the number. Yeah, all this talk. Snow Queen's like sitting there.
It's not me being cursed. It's just he's a good player with the wrong character. And that makes Talros evil.
5 is enough.
I guess Johnny doesn't have an evil team because every hand goes up every time you're nominated.
Yeah, I know.
Final call.
Can we please kill Talros tomorrow?
Bringing this day to a close.
I think that's not. I think it's a waste.
In 3, Fredo.
Fredo. Mark.
Fredo nominates Mark. Tell us why, Fredo.
Keep the tradition alive.
Mark.
Well, let's kill tradition.
5 will tie. 6 put Mark on the block.
Yeah,
You
Aaron
killed
is,
tradition day 1. But I'm saying
if I wasn't cursed day 1, which would be a heck of a snipe, right? Like, then
2 is not enough.
Taro, Eric, and Talros 1 must be evil.
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Johnny Ace has been executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
We cannot waste our time executing Talros tomorrow.
I think we need to close the world. Like one of Johnny Ace or Talros is evil.
She's not the demon.
Why can't she be the demon?
We'll still have 2 shots at the demon.
I don't think Fredo has openly done the changeling stuff enough to make me happy, but I will follow him closer tomorrow. Cougar's still not been nominated, believe it or not, which is wild. So we go to Taurus.
Noble adjacent.
All right, pick a player.
Chuchungi again, please.
Chuchungi it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Which is actually, Chuchungi probably wants to die. All right, here we go.
Hey, Steve.
Pat, I think things are going good. I think we're good. I'm doing a little like happy dance over here, and I think I believe in you. I believe in you.
Okay. I don't know what work you're doing behind the scenes, but I assume it's helping. And Math has given me some info about the Grim, so I think I might get a couple kills tonight. We'll see what happens. I would like to guess Cougar as the Cheshire Cat.
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to guess Chuchungi as Pinocchio.
Yes.
I'm going to stop there.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you very
Pat.
much.
That's 1 death. But Chuchungi is protected by the little pig, and so that is another role that Pat will know. Mother Goose, Sandman, 0. Hey, Mark. 0 curse player still.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's a curse-free town.
Curse-free town. I hope I'm not the librarian. I was talking to Cougar. I was saying, I hope there's some curse in this town, or I'm a librarian in a base 0 outsider game with even less info.
It's basically like a librarian, a curse 0, like a librarian and a curse 3. Yeah, like a base 0, but you don't know it up front. It is possible. It is possible.
I'm hoping it's not, but yeah, that would be
the or there's also the drunk librarian, which is the opposite. So you could be the snow sleeping beauty Sandman too, right?
Well, I mean, again, the meta the salmon wasn't the salmon asleep. No, the woodsman was the sleeping beauty last time. Okay, yeah, I could be the sleeping beauty this time. Okay.
Yeah, but if that's true, it's actually better than being the drunk because it has to be false information, and so.
Right.
Or actually, does have to be false information because you're not really that role. It's nebulous. Don't worry about it. You're the Sandman, and there's no curses.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Rigatoni, let's keep your train. You got one no, but I still believe in you.
I do have one no. This is the difference between 75 and 50%. This is an F or a C.
That's true. That's a big guess.
Cougar told me that he was the deer lady, and I've obviously got a yes on Pat as the deer lady.
Okay.
Maybe Cougar's a demon. Is Cougar... this would be ironic because Cougar is a cat, but is Cougar the big bad wolf?
Is Cougar the big bad wolf? You know, what's also very interesting about this is if someone's the big bad wolf, they obviously have a townsfolk role that they register as. But I think that they still register as both, right? They register as both. So it's actually just a question. If Cougar was the big bad wolf, could I say no here because they're registering as something else?
I mean, technically, I think that counts and works.
Check in the Discord and let me know, because
selfishly, I'm saying no. But
this is an interaction. I feel like I could just I feel like you could never sear dream the big bad wolf, honestly. But you are going to get a no. So
okay, thank you.
Enjoy. Perfect. I don't know. It's more like the acrobat. You know, people are sober and yeah. But what do you think? If the big bad wolf, you register, so you register as that character in addition to being this. You register as a demon, but you're that character. So I don't think you could ever seer dream the big bad wolf, honestly. I think that's a power of the big bad wolf to counter the seer. And they are in fact countered by the Red Riding Hood. All right, let's wake them up.
And then the weird lift afterward.
Good morning, everyone. Our story has closed for Cougar, who died in the night. 3 minutes.
Okay, well.
I'm asking this question based on what I saw you do in town yesterday with Eric. Are you the seer?
You mean nodding along when
Yes.
you said that he was seer confirmed? Of course
Yes.
not. No.
No.
How could I
Okay.
be the
Yeah.
seer?
All right. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Because so I'm not claiming to have been the mother goose who told a two-person story and confirming both Eric's role and Chichungi's role. And in all likelihood, Chichungi and I are both claiming seer also. Just letting you know.
Johnny Ace is pinging. Can I bring him in? Or
Sure.
is him in?
Yeah. Hey.
Welcome in, Johnny.
Hey.
Hey, Johnny,
Yes.
what were the? Oh, sorry, you threw it out. You threw it in chat.
Yeah,
sorry.
Neutral Steve, you're one of the few blanks I have. Are you open to claiming something?
Yes, I am. There's.
I just didn't draw enough sus.
Yeah, it's all right.
So I'm just what I started as.
Okay.
Blue.
Cool. Yeah, I'm still hoping the demon will try to kill me, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, probably not. I was loud about it. So Magic Mirror and or the Seer checked and coordinated. So
Yeah, all possible. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been claiming Merryweather to basically everyone. So
Meowsfer, I agree with your take. You said since Seer's looking for a character, they wouldn't see Big Bad Wolf. If they're looking for a demon specifically, then they would. I agree. They're also evil. They don't register as good. They just have that character. So they still register as evil to like an empath. And also the fortune teller would find the Big Bad Wolf. So the fortune teller and the empath both count as Big Bad Wolf. Luckily, neither one of those are on here.
we got nommed.
But it looks like a big buck antler.
I have heard of 2 Deer Lady claims, not me.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I am the real deer lady. I don't mind
Oh,
telling
that's
you
really funny.
because you're dead, so I don't care.
You have a neighbor claiming Deer Lady.
Which one? Pat?
Yep.
Fuck that dude.
I think he's just fucking around.
I ain't full of shit.
But as the evil storyteller, I'm not honoring that one.
Those are really big antlers for like a deer lady. I think it should be like if I'm a buck.
Fucking, oh god, you piece of shit.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm
I
a
mean,
little
that's
puppet
fine.
boy.
That's fine. I mean, he's part of the
No.
outsider count. There's nothing that subtracts outsiders. Who cares? No one in this room is a demon candidate, so I just want to go for demons. I don't want to waste my time with the minion. If we kill a demon, there's a genie that is solved.
So then it, yeah.
Johnny, I tried to pull you in with myself and.
It's all
Eric,
good.
but-
No worries. We can chat tomorrow.
Welcome back. Noms are open.
Nobody wants to nominate Talros?
I'll nominate Talros for Johnny Ace.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Mark?
If we believe Johnny Ace, then Talros is at least a minion, and if they're the the genie lamp, let's get it out of here.
Talros?
I feel like at best Johnny Ace was either cursed or affected by the whatchamacallit, ST minion.
4 is the number.
It's a new proposal for the name of the unreliable narrator.
The ST minion.
The ST minion.
The what's a fucking ST minion?
2 is not enough. Talros is safe for the day.
Legal
Do
sniper.
we have any Mother Goose info?
Yes, we do.
Might we
And
partake?
The roles have been confirmed to a certain extent, but I'm looking at this Grim here, and there's poisoned apple, and there's also potential unreliable narrator, and also sleeping beauty. So there's reasons why people might be.
On the other
less
hand,
apt.
more than the Mother Goose saw my roll. For what it's worth.
Steve, is there anyone you're not like confirming? Anybody that's sus to you or whatever?
I mean, Mataro threw out one world there. There's a Fredo world. There's a Pat world that I'm hearing throw around too.
Speaking of Fredo, your hands up.
I'm going to do what I affectionately call the Lexi and say I would love it if someone nominated Mark Z.
Why do you so much want to kill me, Fredo? What have I done to you?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just been a bit. Just a bit.
I have too many blanks on my Grim still.
I could also have done Neutral Steve. I would love it if someone would nominate Neutral Steve.
Wait, did you already nominate?
I'll nominate
No.
myself.
No, this is what Lexi does.
Neutral Steve nominates
Has
Neutral
the ability
Steve.
to nominate, but just wants someone else to do
Steve,
it.
why would you do that? Social credit?
I would do that because I have no problem being executed and killed. I'm not the demon. I have no problem doing that. I will say that, yes, I am the Mother Goose, but I've been holding it back. I've been claiming Seer. I've been claiming other things to other people because, I mean, we've had it happen on stream. So I'm concerned about, certain roles. But now that you know that, we can do that. And I will say that Eric is one of the two that I'm confirming what their actual role is. The other person I told the story about was Chachungi, and I know what Chachungi's actual role is.
4 is the number.
So, Steve, one of 3 people is the demon to you, then, in your eyes.
Correct. And I named 2 of them. Fredo and Pat. One of the two. Those
Zero's not
two
enough.
Or a third person.
Well,
I can't
I
nom.
mean,
Rigatoni.
Can I nominate Fredo?
Yes, you may. Tell us why.
I think a leading demon candidate and a lot of hands. I don't know that I love that. Fredo, are you the demon?
Yes. what do you want me to say to that? Freaking Tony, what do you want? Yes, no, I'm not the demon. So more hands will go up. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. Town wants a town. Kill me. That's fine. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it because, I've got kids. But, it's all right.
4 is the number.
Kids go to gingerbread houses in the forest and die.
Yep, this is the demon.
Oh, see.
Fredo's not the demon.
4 is
I was
enough.
annoyed day
Fredo's
one
now on the
when
block.
he lifted on
Hate me in that
stream.
early.
It's sarcasm, man.
Fredo could easily be the demon.
Yeah, I'll give you the demon. Sure. Give me.
Because
I mean,
if he can protect himself.
There is a world where any Mother Goose can be a magic mirror because they see as many characters as they can storytell. If that makes sense.
Final call.
Yeah, they would only know one of them.
No,
'Cause they
Every
only remember
night.
one person.
Magic
Fredo
Mirror-
nominates
Magic Mirror does
Rigatoni.
That's why he came out with them.
Fredo nominates Rigatoni. Tell us why.
Well, they nominated me, and all the evil team voted on that. So let's see if no one will vote on Rigatoni, does that mean Rigatoni's evil?
Rigatoni.
That felt like a riddle. Yeah. Don't vote on me, please.
4 is a tie. 5 to put Rigatoni on the block. If you're on our subscriber
Almost
chat,
the same exact hands are up.
it's
so I
posted
don't
there,
think-
Arctic. Otherwise, it'll be posted at the end of the stream on our Discord. So go to our Discord at join.thegrim.gg.
Why would we tie it?
Not enough.
Do you have somewhere to be?
Bringing this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Fredo has been executed and dies.
What?
Good night, everyone.
You lit your fire? What the fuck? What?
See, now.
Pretty good ending so far. It's like there's so much confirmation, and evil has wiggled their way into the confirmation, which is honestly kind of the idea of the script. It is entirely possible. Yeah, the game could end tonight. This is the scariness of the Snow Queen. All right, let's go to Tauros. Hi, Tauros. Who are we protecting?
Let's protect Rigatoni.
All right, Rigatoni it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Finally switching it off. Old Pinocchio.
Hi.
All right, Pat. How are you feeling? I don't know. I'm not in your head, but I'm looking over here and I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of like good points in our favor.
So Math just gave Math gave me what he thinks is a full gram apart from Rigatoni.
Okay.
If it's correct, I think the game could be. I think I could just end it here.
Yeah, that would be
I'm deciding
amazing.
whether to go for that.
We call that an avalanche in the biz.
Yeah.
When a Snow Queen goes, it's only 6 players. It's not like a real avalanche, just from like 9 players out. Six is still.
We have 6. I just need to get 4, and I think I have 4. So I'll start with the ones I'm least confident in, and we'll see how it goes.
Perfect.
I will start with Mark Z as Sandman.
Yes.
I will go with Neutral Steve as Mother Goose.
Yes.
I will go with Tauros as Little Pig.
Yes.
And I will go with Chichungi as Pinocchio.
Yes.
And I will stop.
All right. Thank you, Pat.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Technically, with the way that the kills work, it actually could be Pinocchio. Like that is that's an avalanche. Order of kill. They would die in the order they were picked. So yes, but Rigatoni was never picked, right? And so the protection here didn't matter. The order went. So in this case, the order went Mark Z, who died, then Neutral Steve, then Talros's Little Pig, which took away the protection. I still think they need. I think if Queen didn't get confirmation every step along the way, they'd be very weak. All right. I think he could. Okay, let's wake him up. Good morning, town, but not for Mark Z, who died in the night. But so did Neutral Steve and Talros.
Ooh.
And Chichungi.
Oh, it is a Snow Queen.
Our game is now over. Pat,
I was
our Snow Queen. Would you like to make one final guess with the last person that you didn't take a guess at?
I think Rigatoni's a seer.
Rigatoni is indeed the seer, and that is a full Grim, a little bit of a mini avalanche, if you will. Congratulations to Pat the Snow Queen. The minion in this case being Mathblade, the poison apple, who you executed on day 1, which is just worst case for the poison apple, unfortunately. But there was a nice recovery by the evil team. there is also another evil player in town. Well, let's just start with Johnny Ace the Goldilocks, who saw 3 people, right? You were the Goldilocks. That was true and useful information. So you learned that Motaro was the little pig. That was true information. You also learned that Talros was the Red Riding Hood. Talros was not. Talros was the little pig. That just leaves Eric, who you saw as the Cheshire Cat. Eric was not the Cheshire Cat. Eric was actually the evil little pig. Because I am your unreliable narrator, and I used a rule break to turn one townsfolk into an evil player to bring them over to the evil team.
I didn't know.
They did not learn. Evil did not learn that. Eric did not learn the evil team. They were not told. That was a rule break. A second rule break to tell. I didn't tell.
That's funny because I was following information to Math and to Pat.
On night 1, Rigatoni seer picked Eric as a little pig and learned yes and said, oh, that's good, but maybe I'm cursed. The next night picked Pat and said, Pat gave me a character with sticks in them, but I'm obviously the seer, so I'm going to guess that Pat is the deer lady, and that was one of the bluffs. So I used the second rule break and said, yes, Pat is the deer lady. And that is where the second confirmation from the unreliable storyteller actually helped. Then you went on to dream Mark as the magic mirror. Mark was just indeed the Sandman. You weren't a librarian 0, Mark. There was technically a chance for poisoning had you not executed in day 1. Cougar was the Cheshire Cat, who was never nominated. Good luck figuring that out. Fredo was the changeling who I was having a hard time. You every day I kind of felt like you were claiming something a little different. Towards the end, you were going deer lady, and as the evil storyteller, I was like, "There's no way I'm giving you the deer lady. That would ruin our evil team plans." But I would have backed any other fun play that you wanted, like you kind of bluff being the demon when you were nominated. There was a lot of fun there. Neutral Steve the Mother Goose, who did learn that Eric was the little pig. That was true. I didn't have to fib that. That was true. You didn't learn he was evil, but you learned that. And Chichangi was the Pinocchio who had been protected by Talros the little pig most of the game until the last night where it moved over to Rigatoni. But Pat the Snow Queen said, I think I might be able to end the game, and guessed everyone correct except for Rigatoni. In earlier nights, we had one. I think you had one night where you guessed nothing right. And then you had another night where you guessed 2 right, but the little pig protected a person. So it helped you narrow down a little pig. Is that right, Pat? If I remember right?
Yeah, I thought we were going to execute Talros the next day, so I just went for Chichangi, but Talros protected him. So yes, so that Pinocchio one was already known at that point, even though they didn't die. And that was a Snow Queen. It was a mini avalanche, but it was still enough to close out the game. Because towards the end of that game, you guys got, with all the confirmation chains, you guys got a little open about your roles, I guess. And yeah, that's the game. Evil has indeed won. Congratulations.
Surprised Neutral Steve got correct information being cursed.
He wasn't. Oh, so that's the question. When you died, the curse goes away because it was the curse tied to your character, like a poisoning, right?
Oh, I thought curse stuck around like a status effect. My bad.
And that's the thing that we need to figure out. That I actually said, I don't know how we should rule this, because generally when the character puts a status effect down, it's tied back to them instead of like a neutral thing. But I could see a reasoning for there being a curse that persists, like independent from demon, right?
It does say on Poison Apple, if you die at night, keep your ability. So if your Poison Apple curses remain even if you're executed, then that kind of like the bottom part doesn't really matter.
Well, it matters because you keep picking.
You keep picking, yeah.
Okay. The fact that the townsfolk you turned evil was the most fucking confirmed player in the whole game. Oh!
Hey, Johnny, you don't have to be mad at everybody for not killing me now. I'm not evil. I told you, you don't have to worry about it.
Broken like this, but right before Final 3 Con. That's rude.
I did ask Steve to put me in his story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good because, you know, knowing the role is only half the story. I mean, really, right? Outside of unreliable narrator, you shouldn't get evil townsfolk. But I wanted to see what we could do, because like taking a minion away in the past has been hard because you lose the vote power. So by using one of the rule breaks to put an evil townsfolk back in, you kind of help. But they don't know who the evil team is, so you know it's not quite the same. But I wanted to try it, and then I thought Why not just give Goldilocks all three little pigs with one of them being evil? That was a chat specialty. Why don't we make one of the evil pigs evil? Little pigs evil. And I was like, yeah, one of the brothers is evil. Which one is it? And everyone agreed it would be the brother in the brick house.
Which chatter came up with that?
I gotta go back. Chat. Yeah, Johnny's got a bone to pick.
Congratulate them for thinking of something that would do this.
Yeah, and then I once we had that, I said, well, we definitely got to do Goldilocks as alter, and that's why also when I gave you Eric's role, I think I gave you a townsfolk, and I was like, wait, I can't do that because that has to be wrong. It has to be a different character type. So the alignment was wrong, but the so Alpha Ferret is claiming that one, Johnny.
Snow Queen's what, 4-0 now, I think?
Say what?
Isn't the Snow Queen like 4-0 now?
3-1 or 4-0. It's one of the two, yeah.
But this is without a magic mirror.
This was without a magic mirror.
I had a math blade next to me. That was almost as good.
I'm not that good, but thank you, Pat.
You fed me like most of my kills that game in whispers. I don't know what I did.
I think that people like towards the end game start letting their guard down and like, because if not, then we can't figure it out, and that helps the Snow Queen.
Like,
So-
if I was good, I would have done the exact same play I did with Mark Z and would have just kept claiming Sandman, and Mark Z could have kept doing what he was doing, and like it wouldn't have mattered. Like if the information gets out and just one person who's not Goldilocks says they're Goldilocks and another person says they're Red Riding Hood, like that's a day of no kills because then they have to figure out where the role swap is. Like, I think it just encourages more role swapping than anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I will say that when I talked to Rigatoni and Chichungi, I said, we're all claiming Seer, right? We did that for a couple days. But
the other thing that I really wish I could have done was to back up Mathblade's Woodsman pick and kill Fredo as one of my storyteller breaks. But the problem is I already used one, and I knew Pat was the demon, and I knew I needed to protect Pat more than I needed to back up the minion play.
Just let me be, let Mataro build correctly evil. Like, it's
But I wanted to do it so bad.
No. It's better to do it that way. When I realized I didn't die, I knew you were cooking. I didn't work. I knew you were cooking.
All right. Well, I hope you guys had fun with this round of testing. Obviously, there's still a lot of tweaks that need to be done, a lot of changes, but go to the forums. I got to make new tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. It's too late. But tomorrow I'll make new like feedback threads for all the new characters that don't exist yet. Some of the feedback is minor. Like I know Fredo, you had like one of the things you brought up was like, why the hell is Robin Hood on the script and the power has nothing to do with Robin Hood? So I changed Robin Hood to the Woodsman and kept the power the same. Oh, actually, I gave it a buff because if it kills, it gets to keep going, which is scary for evil, to be fair. But that was like a feedback directly from that. Most of these characters that made it came, if not just in name and ability, straight from the Discord forum. So everyone that took the time to submit things, thanks for doing that. Even if your thing didn't make it, it might have got my gears turning for that. So it's really fun to see that sort of iterative process. If this is the kind of thing you're interested in, people have been asking for the script, go to our Discord. It's join.thegrim.gg. Sign up for the Grim Fairytale role when you onboard. You'll get a whole list of channels, including a list of the script that'll be going up soon. I plan to try to run a couple of like offline playtests, not like streaming, but we're going to run games and just get more feedback and more player counts and just crank out a bunch of games. And if you would like to run it for your friends and let us know, perfect. Give me the feedback. It's awesome. All right. I know there's discussion right now talking about like Snow Queen. Snow Queen's always going to be divisive, right? Snow Queen's one of those script defining roles like the Vortox or the Zomboul kind of thing where like it warps the entire script. You know, I'm open to the fact that maybe Snow Queen doesn't fit, but Snow Queen was always my payoff for people having to be cagey, like the idea that if evil knows your true identity, then it's evil. But I think, you know, I'm open for getting it correct and tweaking it.
You just have to figure out the right ways to nerf it.
Yeah,
one of the think, like,
go ahead.
Good is incentivized to say they're real characters in the late game, and so like if there's a Snow Queen, I think it's a little too like weighted towards the Snow Queen of being like, okay, now I'm crushing all of you.
Yeah.
Tap out at one bonus kill per night, then that would keep it more in line with Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Keep it kind of ambiguous.
Demons.
Like 2 max per night and never having the quote unquote avalanche.
Yeah, if you get one right, then you could get a second attempt, but then that's it per night.
It is. Yeah.
I think that
Yeah,
would
you got-
make it just even kilter. I think it needs 3 because it's not going to kill at least on the first 2 nights. If you just then say you have a max of 2, then by night 4 it's caught up to a single kill demon, and it has to guess rolls correctly. I think it needs at least the ability to do 3 a night.
But I do like the fact that it is still
Wait.
if you keep guessing. So if you're choosing to continue, and if you miss on that second one, nobody dies.
Right.
I think allowing it to go to 3 still and keeping that other part also balances that out too.
And why won't it kill more than 1 on night 2?
Because if you don't have any rolls on night 2, which is really common on this script, you're not killing on night 2, and you're not killing on night 3. So if you limit it to a maximum of 2 kills a night, by night 4 you have done the equivalent of a single kill demon, and you have to guess people's roll correctly in order to kill. Like
No, I
limited
see
of
what you're
2
saying. I
is
just don't necessarily
yeah.
agree with you, especially by night 3. I think you can kill more than 1 person. Night
I think
2,
we can take all
I
this-
can buy that, but I think by night 3 you absolutely can.
Listen, there's math behind this. I guarantee that there is a mathematical answer to this. And also the hard part is having a magic mirror as a Snow Queen is like a handicap that really helps you to like make sure you get a kill if you want it. And without a magic mirror, then it just becomes exponentially harder for a Snow Queen. I do agree that every time I've run this in the first night or 2, Snow Queens have a hard time getting killed. It's that snowball avalanche at the end of the game that really tends to close it out. One of the band-aids somebody just suggested, which I think is hard to word, is like maybe the max number of kills is equal to the night. So night 2 you get 2 picks, and night 3 you get 3 picks, and night 4 you get 4 picks. I don't know if that works, but
That's literally just choose as much as you want, though. Literally.
Yeah, I would
Essentially-
swap that actually.
how do you swap?
I
Because
think
in a 7-player game versus a 15-player game, it's so different, right?
You start with
I think
maximum, I guess.
cool is if each night you pick a player and a role. One or both might die. As a
And
risk
also,
factor.
I think for Snow Queen, the early game is tough, but between Poison Apple, right, can help, and Unreliable Narrator can help cover for that. So half of the demons can cover for the Snow Queen, not knowing characters of people right away.
Yep. I love the Snow Queen discourse. I love the fact that it isn't like people don't. A lot of people like it. I love the fact that it is creating this divisiveness, and I think that's kind of the point of this demon.
Oh yeah.
But I do want to get it right. So go to the Discord. Everyone that's watching this, all you guys that experienced it, both on both sides. Let me know what you think. And with that, we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna awesome pings. So there will be awesome pings on this Discord server. If you're watching this, you want to play, jump on the same Discord server I've told you 10 times about tonight. Come play games right now. Mathplay is going to be running them. I'm going to see if anyone's still streaming this late. And Raid, don't forget Final 3Con this weekend. I think we have a special stream next week where Eric will be having a little bit of control over the night in honor of his birthday.
Oh,
hey, awesome.
Cool.
So tune in next week, which will be a lot of fun.
I'll be riding shotgun.
Yeah, Eric will be writing shotgun and picking the scripts and providing fun commentary. All right. So Sarah's Corn is saying, if Pat got someone wrong, then he would have been executed the next day anyways. I don't know. Maybe Pat was on the short
I
list.
think so.
I think I think people were
Pat
saying
would have been
Krator.
dead. Mataro called me out for calling out Rigatoni as being quiet and not Pat.
So even though it was an avalanche, it still always feels a little closer than it might appear. So anyways, go give the feedback. Go play games right now. Awesome ping starting. I'm gonna see if anyone's still playing, and I'll rate them. Everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, have fun at Final 3Con, and we'll see you guys next week. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
3Con.